All right. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? I think that was about 10 minutes. I keep forgetting where the minute timer is, but I think I've been live about 10 minutes. I was trying to watch the clock. All right, so I think that's gotten us through the pre-roll ads, hopefully. Thank you. I believe it was Raga who gave me that tip about how to help with some of that. But yeah, we're going to be drawing some dinosaurs today. And I've got some dinosaurs on screen right now, actually. This is just what was in my warm-ups, but I thought it was funny. So, hello. How's it going? Thank you, Amaze and Raga, for being here. Appreciate you both. Raga, I'm shocked that we didn't scare you off last week. Thank you for coming back after that raid. Let's see. And Mama Meow, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in. Hope everything's going well for you. Let's see. I wish there was an easier way to collapse. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm trying to get all my stream setup adjusted so where I can actually see things and be useful today. There we go. Let's see. And Mac, yeah, thanks for popping in. I hope work goes well for you. I'm sure you're working away. That's okay. And how's everyone doing today? I hope Monday is starting off all right for you guys. I am looking up some references really fast. I'm going to be drawing a Parasaurolophus because that is my favorite dinosaur. If you have a favorite dinosaur, feel free to pull up some references and we'll talk about how to use those. We did a series of dinosaur warm-up streams not too long ago. I believe it was back in maybe it was last month or maybe it was February. So okay, I guess it was a little bit of time ago, but yeah, we'll be using references to draw from. So if you'd like to join in, feel free to grab a reference. Thank you, Maze, by the way, for pinning that to the top of chat. If anyone needs some reference, I do have a good starting point right there in Pinterest, but there's lots and lots of other resources online. On Discord, I was recommending the Saurian game concept art. There's some really good, pretty scientifically accurate stuff there. And as well as PNSO. They have a line of sculptures, like dinosaur sculptures, that are really good to work from. So, hey, Charlie's Dragon, how are you doing? Good to see ya. I hope, yeah, like I said, I hope everyone's Monday is off to a good start. I'm going to pull up a hadrosaur. I do love a good hadrosaur. So for me, I'm going to actually be focusing on Parasaurolophus for a couple of reasons. One, it's my favorite dinosaur. I just got good shapes. It's fun to draw. But two, I am going to be working on this later today, and gosh darn it, I want to finish this thing today. So today is the last long stream of the month, is this afternoon, the new month on Wednesday. So my final stream of the month is always a sculpture stream, or at least right now. I say always, the last few months, that's what we've done. But anyway, I'll be hopefully finishing up just some detail work on this. And I'm really excited to actually, I guess, debut. I'm not sure if that's the right word. But I'll be using my new webcam setup, my new sculpture cam setup this afternoon. So I'm hoping it works well. It'll be the first time I've streamed with it. See, I need to put this down because I'm already wanting to play with it and sculpt. So anyway, we'll be doing that at the end of the day today. So for now, I will be warming up by reacquainting myself with the anatomy for that sculpture, that Parasaurolophus there. And so that's what I'm going to be drawing. But feel free to draw what you want. I will drop my references in the Discord. We've got some lovely some lovely dinosaur references. I'm just going to drop a few from the Pinterest. But I kind of want, you can draw with me if you'd like to. But I recommend picking your own, Let's see. So here's a few that'll drop in there. Let me just try. Oh boy. I really enjoy this. I think I have these already. Oh, apparently not. Alright. Hadrosaur. There we go. think I will pin... I'll go ahead and drop this guy into the chat as well. Aw, well, I'm really happy for you. I'm glad you got some stuff done, Mama Meow. What did you end up doing? Something creative or just like odd stuff you had to do around the house? Okay. So many good Parasaurolophus references out here. Holy cow. Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. Wanna be lost in the drift away. Okay, I think that's good enough. I've got enough now. She says as she pins like 3 more. Just trying to find some good ones to work from. Okay, so let's get started. Hey, Septic, you have news. Oh my. Okay, let's hear it. What's your news? Went live with a rabbit hole stream. No way! Bounced between helping my daughter hunt for inspiration and people watching at Ben's Beach. Aw, well that sounds like a good day, honestly. Nice. My Sunday was very full. I didn't get home till like 10 p.m. So I was I'm a little tired today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little out of it. I spent the last few little scraps of time I could find. Not on Sundays, because I try not to do anything on a to-do list on Sunday. But Saturday after work, I like scrambled to do some quick video editing to trim down my YouTube videos that I uploaded for the sticker release over on Weeb and Reap. So I got those up, thankfully, but then I did a little bit more of that this morning. But that's about as productive as I've been, unfortunately, since you guys last saw me. My schedule's ridiculous. I'm trying really hard to get ahead of it. Speaking of, I totally forgot to do this before stream, but I wanted to try and change my little goal thing. But I have a question for people who know more about Twitch than me, which is most of you probably. How come when I go to manage goals and I try to change the goals, like I can change the follower goal, and it'll say like 700 out of whatever my next goal, probably 800 is. But then when I go to change the sub goal, it just goes to 0. Why is that? Clearly I'm doing something wrong. Because I have 2 options. I can either start a new goal or end goal. I guess I want to start a new goal. Wait, it's doing it now. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. But it changed the name of it. I'm confused. Hold on. Let's just say new. We'll say I'm just gonna start my May goal. Since I'm gonna forget to change this probably. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm not a pro streamer at all. Oh, hello! The vampire itself. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. How are you doing today? Wait, okay, you have 1,003 words out of 2,000. You're close. You're over the hump. You're 50% of the way there, Septic. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Alright, for those of you still gathering references, or even if you've already started your sketching, feel free. Remember the goal of this is to set a 30-minute timer and just try and sketch for 30 minutes. If you want to go longer than 30 minutes, feel free. By no means is this supposed to limit you to 30 minutes. I feel like maybe I've not been communicating that well. But I think the point is to try and make art and skill building in art feel a little bit easier. And so the reason we draw together is that sometimes accountability is helpful. So if you're new to this, if this is your first time doing warm-up sketches with me, I do have a Discord that you can drop stuff in. If you have any warm-up sketches you're doing, it doesn't have to be what I'm doing. It could be a different animal, it could be a different thing. Maybe you want to practice cars, or you want to practice buildings, or you want to do something else. Practice characters. That's totally fine. If you want to post your warm-up sketches in the warm-up art section of the Discord, I will share anything posted in that Discord at the end of this stream. So if you would like to do that, if you want to participate, that is where you can drop your stuff. Just make sure that it's something that's like a warm-up sketch. Let's see. I don't know why I couldn't figure this out before. You guys, I think I'm either getting better at Twitch or like my haze of stupidity is lifting slightly. Because this is not how it worked last time I tried to edit this full. It just like deleted it. Did I do it right? I did it. Okay, great. And thank you, by the way, to everyone who is a newer follower. Thank you for getting me to my 700 follower goal. That was awesome last week. And here's to 800 hopefully sometime. We'll see. Maybe I found all the people that want to follow me. Who knows? That's okay. I appreciate you all. It's been really fun getting to meet so many people on Twitch. So if you're someone who I've been getting to know recently, thank you so much for being here. She beat me to the Discord link. Well, I just feel bad that you always have to do it, Amaze. It's not like a race. I want you to be able to draw and enjoy your time too. Because I know you're sketching. Gotta get that Power Ranger speed reflexes. What about a silly stupid drawing I put no effort into? I mean, you know, the whole point is to try to improve. As long as you're trying to warm up your drawing day, if you want to, you can do that. You'll probably get more out of it if you actually study a reference. So the whole point of these sketches is to use a reference of some kind. So it doesn't have to be like a photo reference. It can be like you looking around your room and drawing something that you see. Looking out your window and drawing something that you see. Taking a picture of something that you've had a photo of on your phone and you think is really cool and you want to draw from that. Like, that's kind of the point. But you know, you're always welcome to share art. We've got a works in progress section in the Discord. We've got an art section. You can share art at any time. And if, you know, as long as it's work safe, you know, I do have a work safe, you know, PG kind of environment here. So as long as you've got that on lockdown, you're good. You're good. But feel free to click around. Okay, so I'm going to be working from a picture I haven't used yet. Because I think I've already drawn from that one. Hadrosaurs. So many good hadrosaurs. Alright, I don't think I've drawn from this, wait, where's my Tara Whitlatch? Oh no, where did it go? Hold on, I lost my picture. Tara Whitlatch, by the way, is an amazing creature designer. If you are not familiar with Tara Whitlatch, you need to be. You need to be. Alright, this is the one I'm going to be working from. I've used this when I'm sculpting, but I haven't actually drawn from it, I don't think. Or if I did, I don't remember. So I'm going to start today's warm-up drawing with this. So let's go ahead, make a new folder here. This is going to be the last folder in April, guys. Crazy. I've been trying to do month-by-month warm-up doodle files. Raga, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I don't know if you heard me earlier when I first got on, but I'm glad we didn't scare you away last week. You just let me know. Thanks for sticking it out through that raid. I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted a clip in the Discord of, if anyone missed the last stream of the week last week, we got raided right at the end by Art and Just, and it was a lot. So if anyone's here from that, thank you. But it was very funny. It was Raga's first stream being a mod. So it's a lot. It was a lot. Raga's a trooper. Okay, let's see. Dino Day. We'll just call it Dino Day sketches. Yes, there's Tara Whitlatch right there. Thanks, Maze. Wait, that's not Dino Day. This is Verbs with Hats. Okay, there we go. So our motto here, as you can see at the top of the page, says, get the bad drawings out. That is our goal. Hey, Yanni, how are you doing? Good to see you. Our goal is always to try and get the bad drawings out, because this is how you skill build in art, right? I was actually just talking on another artist stream this morning while I was getting ready to come in about this. Art, I don't really believe art is a talent so much as it is a skill. And I guess that's a hot take. I didn't realize so many people thought, I mean, I guess I realized a lot of people thought it was a talent, but it's actually a skill. I mean, you might be inborn with a little bit of observational skill, perhaps, but art is just training your observation eye to notice things and then being able to incorporate those things into your work via whatever motor skills available to you. Part of the reason I don't think art is a talent is because anybody can draw and anybody can make that skill better. And that's what we're trying to do here. So we're trying to get the bad drawings out, because really when people say they can't draw, what they really mean is I have not spent a lot of time trying to draw. I have spent a little bit of time, gotten discouraged, and stopped. Which is it's understandable. It's very discouraging when I make a bad drawing. I totally get that discouragement feeling, but I've been drawing long enough to realize if I just push through and keep making more bad drawings, eventually I will get to the good drawings. Eventually. It might take a long time. And we all have different things we're interested in, and so that's where you're going to find your style, that's where you're going to find the way that you like to draw, and that's why art can be so different, but it's still a skill. It's something that you have to work at if you want to get better at it. Sorry, I'm like fiddling with this. I was going to try and stream on Instagram today. This may not be a thing that can happen, because I am having trouble with this thing. Sorry for all the noises you guys are probably hearing. Anyway, back to getting the bad drawings out. Oh, there it is. This is the one I was looking for. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get through the bad drawings so that you can get to the good stuff. So what I recommend doing is going and finding a reference photo that you want to work from. It could be whatever your favorite dinosaur is. It could be this dinosaur. It could be something that's not a dinosaur. It doesn't really matter. Just find something that you want to draw. And let's get to drawing. And I'll talk about, if this is your first time drawing with me, I'll talk about how you go about using reference effectively. Because a lot of people have the experience, someone pointed this out to me recently, so I've been thinking about it a lot. Some people have the experience of like, I spend so much, they'll come and be like, I've spent years and years and years drawing from photos and I can make super, super hyper realistic photos, but like, I'm not getting better. Like when I'm not looking at a photo, I still can't draw, or like I'm still not able to draw the things I want to draw. And I think part of that reason is because you're copying instead of actually studying the reference. So I think there's a really important distinction there. If I'm just trying to copy, then I'm not actually going to learn anything. I'm just redoing something that has already been done. But if I'm trying to study it, and this isn't just semantics, I know it probably sounds like semantics, but if I'm trying to study it, I'm not worried as much about getting it an exact likeness of the image. That's not the goal. The goal is not to recreate what's already there. The goal is to actually ask yourself questions while you're drawing so that you can remember why things are happening so that you can apply it to later drawings. So for example, part of the reason I like to start with skeletal studies is because it helps me to start asking questions about why. If I were to just start drawing this creature, I might never wonder why there's a bump right here. Oops, let me get on the right layer here. Or why there's like a little divot right here. I might just copy it and be like, well, the artist knew what they were doing. I'm just going to copy it. I might never wonder, okay, why is this so far forward? But if I start with the skeleton, I can say, oh, well, the reason they drew this so far forward is because look at the angle of this bone. Like, look at the shape right there. There's this really heavy, shoulder right here. Here's the shoulder blade. Oh, it's got this really steep angle. So I can incorporate that into my musculature and then into my actual drawing of the skin. So that's why for creatures especially, I mean really for anything, but I guess I'm better at explaining it with creatures because I draw them a lot. Exactly, why does that leg look like that? How does it move to look like that? Yeah, that's why muscle studies are important. If I know that the muscles stretch this way and the lines run like this, then when I go to draw this animal, I can know, okay, there's like two different muscles here. So there's a big muscle here, but then there's a smaller muscle here. Now, obviously, muscles in particular with dinosaurs are speculative. The best we can do is draw off of what we already know about existing species, like birds and reptiles, to like infer what might be going on with the musculature. But based on how we see other animals with like this kind of a hip structure and this kind of a shoulder structure and this kind of a neural spine structure, based on the way that we know those animals work, we can kind of infer some things, not all things, but some things about the creature. So this is why paleo art kind of dips a little bit into creature design, which is part of why it's exciting for me, because you can kind of get creative with it. You can kind of, maybe there's a fin here. So Terrell obviously chose to draw a skin flap here. Sometimes you see no flap. It just, you can get creative. So that might be part of why I like drawing dinosaurs, because there is a lot of stuff you can kind of add. But having an informed, I guess, opinion about it is helpful. So let's go ahead and start with the skeleton. So what I'm going to mostly focus on is proportion. So the first thing I want to do is make sure my shapes are in the right places. And I apologize for the ad break some of you are about to experience. I just realized there's an ad break. So my bad. My bad. Hopefully it doesn't hit everybody. But I'll do my best to not say anything helpful. I'll just do some of the same stuff I've been doing. So if you've been here for one of these streams before, nothing that I'm saying or doing right now should be super new. I'm just drawing the big shapes. So this is like the hip area, right? So I've got a bone in here. This is that rib cage area. Got the. I'm just kind of trying to get the proportions correct first before I go further. So like already, I drew the back way bigger than I probably needed to. Let's see. Let's try that again. I get a little excited about hadrosaur shapes. When I was younger, I used to just. I swear I drew a version of this image constantly. Hold on. I was just always drawing Parasaurolophus because I just really like the shapes it has. It's got like this nice little duckbill, little S-curve neck, and then just this really fun, like blocky, chunky, just shape that I like a lot. So like most of my sketchbooks when I was drawing dinosaurs, I would draw like various theropods and then tons of Parasaurolophus with just like chunky back legs. I don't know. Something about this creature has always really appealed to me. I think it's just the really big chunk in the back. It's just a fun shape to draw. Anyway, and I also really like this like back ridge thing that they've got going on. Anyhow, pretty sure I just drew variations of this dinosaur for a long time. Okay, let's see. Oh, enjoy your lurk, Nofi. Thanks for popping in. I don't know if you're stuck in an ad, but I appreciate seeing ya. Let's move this guy over. Ooh, I'm already feeling the rustiness here, like I haven't drawn in a few days. That's why these things are important, it's just to get the bad drawings out, you know, like shake the cobwebs out, blow off the dust, that kind of thing. And hey Nofi, I don't know if you heard, because I noticed there was a break when I was greeting you, but it's good to see you. Thanks for that lurk. Hope you're doing well. Mirror Stepper, welcome on in. It is true of anything. Yeah, I want to be decent at a certain video game, and I just spent, exactly, yeah, it's skill building. I think there are a few things that are talents. I don't think there's that many talents. I think a lot of things are skills. I do think there's some things you can't control, and a lot of like mostly when I think talent, I just think of like a physical thing that either permits or limits you to do something. So like someone might have naturally. I've used the example of singing before, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best example. I still think it kind of works, just because I think there are some people who don't have like as well-formed vocal cords, for example. So like you're just not going to be able to hit those notes. You can still improve. You can still like work on what you have to get better. But like that's a musculature thing. I don't think art's a muscle. Art is a very abstract brain to hand or brain to foot or brain to mouth function. And like if there's people who can draw and paint with their feet, you can definitely do that if you have hands. You know, like anyone can develop this skill. You just have to sit and do it, right? But I do think there's some things like certain athleticism, you know, like Michael Phelps has like longer arms than a lot of people, which makes him a naturally better swimmer. So he's got like you could say a natural talent for swimming, but that doesn't mean if he hadn't put in all that work to train that he would have still been able to be an Olympian. You know, like talent can only get you so far, right? So it's like it's an interesting conversation. And for some reason, a lot of people feel like art is a talent, and I just feel like I not because it makes me angry, but just because I think it's like a fun thing to do, even if you're not doing like anything professionally with it. And I just wish more people would give it a try instead of just like giving up before they've started, you know, and just being like, oh, I just can't do it. It's like, well, no, you can, you just haven't started yet. Like you haven't put in the time, but you can do it. Maybe that's the elementary school teacher in me. Probably just being too elementary school. Anyway, how you doing, Charzia? Thanks for popping in. It is good to see you. How was your weekend? We are drawing our favorite dinosaurs. I'm spending too long on this skeleton after I just got done talking about how I wasn't going to do that, so I'm going to speed up a little bit here. But like I said before, I'm mostly worried about proportion, so I want to make sure that things like this needs to be a little longer, you know? There we go. And so another way you can check your proportions is looking at negative space. A lot of people forget about this. I forget a lot too. But like this, like the shape of this hole right here between the leg and the pelvic bone, or this shape, you can kind of double check and just make sure, like, is this length looking about right? No, these need to come down a little further. Okay, that looks a little better. You know, like, there's other ways to check other than just looking at the object you're drawing. The other thing that can help you do better with these things is to try and challenge yourself to look at the thing you're drawing from more than you're looking at what you're drawing. So like instead of just staring at my hand as I'm drawing and just like guessing, I need to be making sure I'm actually studying the reference, like saying, what's the shape of this bone? Why is it like that? Oh, that's the ankle. Oh, this is where the top of the foot would be, you know, like. You can't ask yourself questions if you're just drawing from memory by looking at your hand. You need to be trying to learn from the reference. It was good eating spaghetti. Ooh, spaghetti sounds nice. So it's morning where I am, but for some reason, spaghetti for breakfast sounds great right now. I did eat. What did I have for breakfast? Oh, I had oatmeal. And then I had cheese and crackers for a snack, like immediately after. I need to drink more water, probably. In fact, let's all take a little sip. That changed dinosaurs for me. Wait, what did? What is this? I have to click. Oh, I know. We've talked about this picture and pictures like this so many times. I love this image too. If you haven't seen this, guys, this is the idea that like we don't really know a whole lot about what the fleshy parts of dinosaurs looked like. Now this obviously is a little silly, like this wouldn't make sense for an animal this big, but it's funny to think about. You know, now I have seen one for this, like with a penguin and a plesiosaur, because plesiosaurs actually did have this sort of like shield shape. You know, it's like an aquatic type shape, I don't know, it's like aquatic bird shape. But either way, like I've seen some drawings of plesiosaurs kind of modeled after penguins, which is really funny. And then, of course, there's the fat triceratops theory that I really enjoy as well. I've drawn this a few times on stream, but I just want to again. So, you know, it was like this speculative. Speaking of speculative dinosaur art, right? It's like, here's your triceratops, but what if this shield is actually like a connector of some kind, which makes no sense. This is very much also for fun, but it's just like, what if triceratops though? It's very funny. I really enjoy it a lot. I am still trying to. I know. This is Amaze's favorite. What? Why is this ruining Triceratops? What if the Triceratops needed that extra fat to protect it from enemy attack, you know? What if it's trying to be safe? This is predator protection blubber. Amaze. Anyway, we'll just leave that there for Amaze. I'm sure he'll love looking at that later. Flesh potato with horns. Exactly. Or trying to store nutrients. See, look at all these reasons we could have. Alright, it was cold when I got in here, but it's actually warming up a bit. So let's disrobe slightly. Okay, like camels. Exactly. See, Char gets it. Yeah, the plesiosaur makes a little bit of sense, actually. I mean, I think it's still speculative and funny. Like, I don't think it's really probably like that. But, you know, we don't know. I mean, heck, we talked about this when we did the manatee stream. But go look at a manatee skeleton and you just tell me that you would come up with a manatee shape. If you had never seen anything like a manatee before, if all you had was skeletons. Like, come on. You're not going to come up with a manatee. So I mean, it's kind of fun, right, to think about what else there could be that we can't see in the dinosaur, just from the fossil record. You know, like, I mean, they are finding a lot more like skin impressions and like feather impressions and all kinds of things around dinosaur skeletons these days. I think I heard, I could be wrong about this. I am no paleontologist, but you all know who is. But I feel like I heard anyway that they've been recognizing even some past skeletons as like, or like fossils, to be like, oh wait, that's actually like feather impressions around these bones. We just disregarded them before because we weren't looking for them. Like, we didn't think that that was a possibility, so it was just disregarded as like random matter or something. But now they're able to look back and say like, oh, some of these fossils we found actually did have like little proto feathers or like little tiny quills or something. I don't know. It's just interesting what they're discovering. So, okay, so there's our Parasaurolophus skeleton. That took me probably longer than it should have, but that's okay. So there's my first sketch. Let me turn this down slightly. Okay, a little bit loud. Let's see. I super gave up before I started. Oh, Mirror Stepper. Hey, you're not the only one. A lot of people do that. I hope that this can encourage some people to maybe pick up a pencil if you haven't in a long time and just like see. And maybe don't pick something, if a skeleton is too scary, pick something easy. Just remember, like, the challenge is to look at what you're drawing more than your paper. I used to do it with my students all the time. Like, one of the first lessons I taught when I was a teacher, like elementary school, was just like, hey, like, you can do this. Watch, I'll prove it to you. And I would say, okay, guys, like, draw a pumpkin, you know, and they'd all do this. Like, this is what everybody draws for a pumpkin, right? They're like, okay, there's a pumpkin. And then I would put an actual pumpkin in front of them and say, okay, now draw a pumpkin, but this time you have to look at the pumpkin more than your paper. And that's the only rule. That's the only guidance I gave them. And, like, as they're drawing, I might say, all right, like, what else do you notice? Do you notice shadows? How do they look? Are they soft? Are they hard? And really all drawing is training your observation eye. And I think this is helpful even if you don't want to be an artist. I think it's always helpful to be more observant and ask questions, you know? That's part of what makes us human, you know? Like, being able to actually think critically about things, and it can help you with problem solving. Just training your brain to be more observant in general is not a bad thing. But it is fun to draw, too. Okay, let me catch up my chat a little bit. Let's see, it's not as intimidating. It's a plush toy now. Wait, what isn't? I missed something. I'm sorry, I'm behind on chat. Listening to talk about studying why things look like they do has helped me, even though I haven't drawn much with that in mind. That's great. I think I'm honored to hear that, first of all, but I think, like, even if you're like a writer, you know, being really observant about what are the textures I'm noticing on this tree, or like what's the sound I'm hearing, like how does this make me feel, what is this color doing, all those things can play into like any creative field, really. Music, writing, art. But I also think it can help you with scientific observation too. Like, I think there's a reason art and science, you tend to find really inquisitive people in both fields, in my experience anyway. People who like asking questions tend to be good at both. So all you're really doing is learning how to ask questions, you know? It's weird, but your brain registers type of information. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then it just, like, the next time, so like, I did this with one of my coworkers. I'm gonna draw while I talk. I'm gonna skip the muscles for now. Well, I don't know, I kinda wanna draw them. No, I'm gonna skip the muscles. We're just gonna go down here. The muscles are super speculative anyway, so I'll just go ahead with this. But I did that the pumpkin, the 5-minute, you're a better artist than you think you are exercise, which is what I call that. It's like a 5-minute, yes, you can draw lesson. But I was like, okay, draw a cup, you know, and just had her draw a cup, so she draws this, right? And then something like that. And then I sit down and cut an actual glass in front of her. I was like, okay, now draw a cup, but like actually look at the cup. And then we talked about it afterward, and I was like, yeah, so the next time you look at a cup, now you're going to remember those things you drew, those things you were looking for. You're going to remember, oh yeah, like there was a little bit of a shine on this side that had the light source nearest, and so that caused an interesting reflection, which cast a shadow. And you're going to actually, next time you look at that glass, it won't just be a glass. You're not just going to like glaze over it. You'll be like, oh, what do I notice? And every time you notice things, that's why even if you don't draw for a long time, if you're still making careful observations of things, like the veining in a leaf, or the shape of a cloud, or the color of a sunset. Like, those things, if you can commit them to memory, they will come back in your art because you'll remember them. A lot of artists call this filling up your creative bank account. So, like, going out of the studio, having experiences, not drawing, just observing and living life and having things happen to you, all of that can feed into your storytelling, your visual storytelling, your color theory, like, your understanding of colors, like, all of that stuff. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. Let's see. Yeah, it's, when the ancient Greeks saw elephant skeletons, that was a cyclops. Exactly. Yeah. I've been knowing, great. I just googled it, I can see why. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the plesiosaur thing. Bat wings are useful because you can see, exactly, they are very useful for that. And so are, like, super musculature animals are fun to draw too because you can really learn a lot from them. Not being situationally aware and observant. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It can be helpful with your hobbies. Exactly. And to help you in your relationships. It can help you in all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't know to do that skull. Oh. Wait, which animal are you guys talking about? You're applying the skill of observation in a situation and showing, yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I think it's a useful skill to build. So I'm using it for drawing, but you can use it however you want to. Okay, I'm gonna focus on movement a little more than I was with my other sketch here because there's like muscles involved. Go a little faster. Need to get a move on here. Rambling too much and nerding out about observational skills. Oh yeah, don't forget to save. Thank you. Had not saved yet. Appreciate that reminder. Oops. Saving, for some reason, whenever I'm streaming, always makes Paint Tool SI go really slow. There must be some, like, resources being used that it also needs. Not really sure why. Did I drink water? I don't know if I did. Hold on. So I'm gonna kind of place the head where I think it goes. I'm gonna compare where it is to the height of the shoulder here. I've got some proportion issues here that I can already tell. I think I didn't make the chest deep enough. I might need to fix that really fast, but... There we go. I love how she made this horn really long. Or crest, I guess I should say. Pay attention to where the hips go in relation to the pelvic bone here. I feel like she made this a really like lithe looking Parasaurolophus somehow. I'm like kind of impressed. I feel like it might be because she draws a lot of big cats maybe, but I feel like, I don't know, I guess she draws kind of everything, so I'm not sure why. Drawing right over your drawing, Carol, I'm so sorry. Feels disrespectful. I also like how chunky, but they're very like ostrich-y, these hind legs here. She really pulled, you can, I mean, they almost look exactly like ostrich legs, which is kind of exciting. Which if you ever need good dinosaur foot reference, ostrich feet, emu feet, cassowary feet, any ratite, I think that's the name of the family. Super good reference for that. Some nice foot scaling. Although I'm not sure if I'm convinced that the Parasaurolophus would run on all fours like this. This feels like a very horse or cheetah sort of a posture. Oh, is this a horse? It feels like almost like, maybe that's why it feels so lithe. It almost feels like a big cat running on cycle. I don't know. But I don't know that these muscles in these arms are big enough to actually like support that body weight for any length of time. Maybe for a split second. I'm sure it's not possible, but it seems like it's not something they'd want to do a lot. Could be wrong. But yeah, those are the kinds of questions you can ask yourself. Like, even if, I mean, this is an artist reference. It's not like it's an actual Parasaurolophus photo. Not that I would ever, you know, openly criticize the great Terrell Whitlatch, but there's probably a reason she chose this. But it is something to think about. So, you know, if I ever drew like a series of images featuring Parasaurolophus, maybe I wouldn't draw them on running all fours very often because I've thought about this now, you know. For me, it doesn't make sense. All right, this is, the proportions are off and I changed some of the musculature right here on the arm. Probably leaning into my own bias a little bit with large animals, but that's okay. I tried to draw a teapot. Too ambitious? Oh no. No, I bet it's not. I bet it's not. We'll try it again. Try it from a different angle. Is it a teapot you're actually looking at? Maybe turn it slightly. Because I don't know about you guys. I hate drawing the same image over and over. Like, there's not really, in my opinion, there's not a faster way to get burnt out on drawing from reference than repetitively drawing the same thing. So maybe turn it around or find a different style of teapot. You know, maybe find a photo online. Tiny little teapot you own. Oh, that's cute. Well, if you don't like the first pass, you can always try a second, and if you're not feeling like you want to do that, maybe try a little teacup instead. If you're willing to share, I'd still love to see it, but you certainly don't have to. I'm just honored that you've even felt inspired to slightly try to draw alongside. Okay. There's plenty of things I'm not comfortable drawing that I'm a little nervous about drawing publicly, but we'll be doing that soon. Actually, tomorrow is going to be hairstyles. We'll be doing, it's almost not, I'm not jumping right into portraits, okay? We're doing like pieces of humans. So we're starting with hairstyles tomorrow because I guess it's National Hairstyle Day. I don't know. Look, I found this weird calendar that just had weird holidays, and I tried to write down the ones that I thought I could maybe do warm-up streams out of to give me prompt ideas, basically. So apparently it's Hairstyle Appreciation Day or something like that. So I thought I would find some fun hairstyles to draw tomorrow. No one will ever see this. Straight to the shred bin. Oh no. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That has happened to me plenty of times. Okay, let's move on to a new reference. I'm gonna do another Parasaurolophus here. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not super pleased with mine right here. There's definitely some like proportion issues. It's not the best. But we are gonna just move on. You know, remember our motto, okay, Mirror? You gotta get the bad drawings out. So that was bad drawing number 1, right, Mirror? But, like, they say it takes 1,000 bad drawings to make a good drawing. I think that might be a slight exaggeration, especially when you're first starting out. I actually think if you practice and keep doing the observational drawing, you'll be surprised how quickly you improve. I mean, your first drawing's not gonna be great. Your first 10 drawings probably aren't gonna be great. But over time, and as you sleep on it, and as you keep thinking and observing and thinking about things like proportion and shape and form and function, like, over time, you'll just be like, whoa, it's been like 3 weeks, and my drawing right now is like way better than when I first started. So, but you know, don't take your time. Also, no pressure. Collector, hello, thank you so much. Oh, well, you know, I didn't draw the really cool reference. I'm just drawing this, but I appreciate it. I'm actually preparing for a stream I'll be doing later today, which is finishing sculpting this Parasaurolophus. So I'll be doing this on stream, mostly detail work. I mean, most of the shape is there. I just have to do like skin textures and little tiny details and smooth some stuff in, but it's getting there. Hoping to be able to fire it and then maybe paint it on stream soon. That would be nice. We'll see though, we'll see. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping. Yeah. my stinking speaker is on the fritz at the moment. I'll fix it in just a second. First, must find more Parasaurolophus. Imagine a Utahraptor on roller skates with a boombox and some shades. I have a sticker of that, actually. So I absolutely can imagine it. I might even have it with me. Let's see, this is a nice drawing. Ooh, this is a nice one. I really like this muscle study of a Parasaurolophus, so I might draw this really fast. It's just nice to look at. Again, it's all speculative, right? But the shapes are so good. I can learn a lot from the shapes. Show you the sticker? I might have it. I think I do have it with me. Let me draw this really fast, actually, but I'm too easy to squirrel. He almost got me there. I almost got squirrel alerted. I could feel it. Let me draw this first, and then I'll go grab it. I think it's behind me. I could be wrong. I don't want to let you down. Are you a big dinosaur fan? So actually, I'm already noticing like a little bit of there's a anatomy issue right here. Just based on what we just studied, we know that the bone is actually way down here, a lot closer to the leg. This one got drawn a little bit far away. You could say that it's the perspective, potentially, but I think it should actually probably be like more like here. Could just be me. So I'll probably draw it that way in my drawing. You are a big dinosaur fan. What's your favorite dinosaur? We're drawing our favorite dinosaurs today. And if I get tired of drawing Parasaurolophus, maybe I'll draw one of your favorite dinosaurs. Boone has a dinosaur quest. Can't promise I'll take it. There are some good ones out there. And again, if anybody wants to, thanks Amaze. How did you know to do that just now? On the same wavelength. If anyone wants to, I have a YouTube channel. You can follow that. I'm in the process of uploading old warm-up sessions, and the dinosaur ones are coming up soon. So if you want to learn how to draw like a much vaster array of dinosaurs together with me, you can do so there. And you can always, if anyone watches those like in the future and wants to share, like if you do warm-up studies alongside any of those streams, feel free to drop them in the warm-up art section. I will still show those on stream. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be what I'm drawing today for it to be a warm-up sketch that you want to show. So feel free to do that. Oh yeah, thanks Amaze. And then there's the Discord. I'm gonna fix this little anatomy thing here really fast. But I love this shape they have up here. This really nice shape. I'll stop drawing so big. I keep drawing on top of this lovely work. Oops. Oh no. Dang it. Hold on. Gotta stop drawing on the wrong layer too. That would be helpful. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping, but it's driving me crazy. One second. Really nice movement in these lines. So when I say movement, see how, you can feel like the animal's turning, right? So this artist has done a great job of capturing just kind of like the flow of how shapes change as a creature moves. I really liked it a lot. Really good muscle study. And it's interesting because like I'm looking at the comparison of the muscles here versus the one that Terrell did. There's a lot of similarities. So they clearly were both using the same animal to sort of reference. I imagine they were using like a bird leg, maybe an ostrich leg to get these. There are a few muscle differences I'm noticing like right here. So I'm not really sure if anyone knows much about musculature. Maybe you could tell us what the muscles are. I don't know my muscles very well. I can barely name them. So we will be doing like some human like anatomy studies, and I'll be talking about musculature and hopefully learning myself because I definitely don't have the knowledge to share there. Favorite ones are Spinosaurus, raptors, like a Utah oviraptor. Okay, nice. Oh, and you like the crocodilians. A lot of people don't think about those as being dinosaurs. Caprosuchus, yeah. T-Rex. Tyrannosaurus? The herbivore with the big claw. Oh, Pterosaur. Yeah, that one. Is that the one you're trying to say? I was like, is it Pterosaur? Theriznosaur? I'm not sure how you say it, but yeah, the big one has like massive claws. I like that one too. I actually made a sticker of that dinosaur. Again, I'm gonna finish this drawing and then I will show you all the dinosaur stickers. Yeah, those are great. Amargasaurus is another one of my favorites. Yeah, are you somebody who watches paleontologizing here on Twitch? You guys knew it was coming, right? Like, we can't have a dinosaur stream and not mention that stream at least once. But you should definitely be watching paleontologizing if you aren't already. He is a paleontologist who streams here on Twitch, does live digs in the summer, talks about dinosaurs Monday through Friday. It's like a live Q&A session. You can learn all about your favorite dinos. He actually studies Spinosaurus, as far as I'm aware. So you, I think, would get a great kick out of that. I will give a shout out. Trying to focus. Again, I changed a bit of the anatomy here, but something about this leg is placed funny for me. Maybe I'm just looking at it wrong. Oh, thanks, Amaze. Appreciate that. Crocodilians in the dress period are scary. Yeah, like the ones that were running around. They're like really fast crocodiles. Yeah. Super scary. So again, I changed up a little bit of the anatomy here, but still a great drawing. Really, really great shapes. I didn't quite get this sail the way that I wanted to.
Now have primary control of critical vehicle function.
This shape right here is excellent. Really like it. Okay. A little bit of muscles in there. Thanks, by the way, for anybody who sat through that ad break or is currently sitting through the ad break. I appreciate that. It does help out the stream. Let's see. Yeah, I think you would really enjoy that stream if you aren't already watching it, Collector. You should definitely go give Paleontologizing a follow. Okay, so if you're still here, I'll show you those dinosaur stickers. In fact, let me just pull them up really fast. Okay, here they are. So these are kind of older. Let's see if, I think this might be the most recent file. I'm not sure. You drew a really bad dragonfly. Aw, I bet it's not as bad as you're saying. My goodness. So I don't know if you're still in here, Collector, but oh my gosh, Paleontologizing, hello. Well, speak of the devil. Collector, that's who you should be following. We're talking about dinosaurs today, Danny. You're right on time. I'm gonna be quiet now because I'm probably gonna say something wrong. But Collector, you were asking about. You have been summoned. Oh, that was a maze. We were talking about dinosaurs, and we're drawing them today. I'm doing a study, getting ready to hopefully finish this darn Parasaurolophus sculpture that I'll be doing later today. But you know, I decided we would do for warm-ups today. We would do people's favorite dinosaurs. So folks are sketching and dropping them in Discord. How are you doing? How was your field trip this weekend? Do I know Transformers? Collector, I do, but I'm not the most... I think Amaze might be the one you want to talk to. I'm actually not that into it. Been thinking of drawing... Yeah, do it. Definitely do it. That'd be great. Denny, definitely don't look at our fat Triceratops that we drew earlier. Yeah, I do. When we talk about dinosaurs, you definitely come up. So I tend to point the people your way, Danny. I hope that's okay. Let's see. I bet your dragonfly is not that bad, Mirror Stepper. Let's see. Trying to find one more Parasaurolophus reference. Which one do I want to do? I figured it would be. Okay, let's do... Actually, I want to do a different Hadrosaur. I really like this reference that we looked at. These are great. Again, I am not the expert at dinosaur anatomy. There happens to be one in chat, but I don't want to monopolize this time. But I'm going to be drawing from these paleo artists, honkin' honkers, if you will, interpretations of dinosaurs. I want to study the Hadrosaur shape, for anybody who's curious, because again, I want to be practicing for this sculpture I'll be working on later. But the Hadrosaur shape is just a lot of fun. Did a tiny bit of field work. Yeah, I heard about that. You found a camel tooth. Well, that's exciting. Where can I ask where you were? I've missed a lot of the parts of your streams where you've been talking about that, so I knew you were going somewhere, but was not the most informed. Yeah, you guys should all go follow Paleontologizing. You'll have a blast. I'm really looking forward to the live digs this summer. I was talking earlier about how you do live digs on stream here on Twitch, and that they might be a lot of fun. I've heard a lot about them, but I haven't actually seen one yet. Yeah, like I said, Collector, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I don't know. Somewhere in the San Francisco Bay Area. Oh, mysterious. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that you're out doing some field work. I'm sure that's very exciting. I wish I could find a good... This one's nice. We'll just use this one. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could get on and do something like that. You've really made me kind of reignite my childhood dream of being on a dig site. As many of you probably have from watching like Jurassic Park and getting into dinosaurs as a kid, but yeah, I've got the application form opened, but it's a little more complex than I thought it would be, and I was basically told it may not happen, but I'm gonna try anyway. And do a big announcement soon. Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. I'm excited to see what you guys are drawing. Maze, I'm sure you're drawing a Triceratops. I'm trying really hard not to peek. Oh, there's already so many good arts in Maze. This is so great. You guys, I'm so excited to show these off. Beats, I see you there. I see you with that prehistoric planet reference. That's great. Oh, I'm peeking ahead. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm supposed to wait till the end of chat to look at the art you guys are doing, but... it looks great. We'll do some hands-on field. Yeah, thanks, Danny. Yeah, I'm sure eventually I'll just like sneak. I'll just like get my little backpacking gear and just be like, hey, where are you guys going? And just like, oh, I just, happened to be backpacking in this middle of nowhere desert and brought all this water. Can I just help? Maybe that's how I can do it. Crocodilians are fascinating. Yeah, those, I forget the name of the ones that were like the super fast running crocodiles, but they're pretty cool. Oh, Danny, oh my gosh, you don't need to do that. Thank you for that sub. Oh, that's way too kind, Danny, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that very silly GIF that I made. I'm sure as a scientist, you're a huge fan of aliens and X-Files, so. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was really kind of you. Thank you. You didn't need to do that. Enjoy not having ads for the time that you're here. Okay, I'm gonna try and draw this now. We'll see. I'm a little distracted looking at all this really cool art you guys are making. I love it. Which, if anyone is lurking and is curious, if you just got here, you can drop any art you're doing in the Discord. I will show it at the end of stream. So if you have any sketching that you're up to, feel free to pop it in there. And it doesn't have to be a dinosaur. It can be any kind of a warm-up sketch. Remember, the whole point is to just encourage folks to get to drawing. Like the mantra says, right? Gotta get the bad drawings out, guys. Can't draw the good drawings until you've gotten through a bunch of bad drawings. So there's no better time. No better time. And like Charlie's Dragon was saying, it helps you even if you're not an artist. There's never something wrong with training your observation eye. Oh no! There is no pressure ever. I'm still, like, I'm not very good at Twitch, so if you ever do pop in here, I apologize in advance. Yes, Amaze. See? It's a good plan, right? I do have a backpacking shovel, so that's not unrealistic. I'm just saying, like, when you're backpacking, you do need a shovel. It's not like there's, restroom facilities out in the woods, so it's not all that unreasonable. Now, maybe having, like, a brush might be kind of weird, but... okay, sorry, I have to turn this. No, I'm really not. You haven't seen the chaos that goes on here sometimes. Like, I still don't. Someone told me in stream how to fix my alerts so that the same alert doesn't play. I got raided last week, and that sub alert played 10 times in a row, and I felt really bad. I think I know how to do it. I just have to sit down and do it, but I didn't know until someone told me. Like, I knew there was a way. Anyway, I'm still learning, so. Okay, let's go a little faster. I gotta move. Let's see, we are at the 1 hour mark, folks. So if anybody got here at the beginning of stream, Braga! Braga, why are you doing? Danny, look what you started. Braga, you don't need to do that. You already do so much for me helping out. Thank you, Raga. All I can give you is cheese. I promise, guys, I am gonna make better emotes soon. That's the other thing I need to do. I'm taking suggestions, guys. I think I'm gonna do a sea slug emote for all the sea slug creature design streams that we do. I might do a Parasaurolophus emote just because it's my favorite dino. And then I want to do a few others. But if anyone has suggestions, I know that I need more. I just feel like I have nothing to offer the people who are subbing, and I feel really bad about it. Oh, thank you, Char. Thank you for that hydrate. I do need to hydrate. I'm feeling flustered. You guys are flustering me. I don't know, but I feel like neither one of you need to sub, because you already helped me out a lot being a mon. I mean, somebody has to keep this stream train on the tracks, because I sure can't do it, obviously. Okay. I am hydrated. I hope everyone else hydrated too. It expired. Oh, Raga, well, Raga, seriously, thank you. And enjoy your green cheese. Why do I have sub-emotes that are cheese? I don't know. Because I don't know how to Twitch and I like cheese. That's the answer. You guys, I need your ideas. Okay. This is just making me want to color this. I wish I knew more about why, like, if there's a way to know how many spikes things have. Because sometimes I see, I guess it's just artist choice. Because I feel like there doesn't seem to be like a rhyme or reason to the spikes. Okay, I actually don't know that I love how they treat this spike. Maybe I should just find more Terrawheel Edge dinosaurs. People don't sub just for emotes. Well, but I want to give them emotes, Mirror Stepper. Many sub the way you pay for Netflix or auto. Oh, well, that's very kind. There's no accounting for taste. No, I'm sorry. I don't know how to take that, but I appreciate that. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. I need to go a little faster and try to get at least one more done, and then I want to look at some art that you guys are doing. Seriously though, guys, if you haven't ever noticed this in paleo art, look at all these like, every time I see these feet, it's just like ostrich feet. In fact, we might just pull up an ostrich. Do you guys mind if we just do an ostrich foot study? I know it's like a modern dinosaur, but I feel like it's really helpful. You know what? I'm just gonna not look at chat and just assume people are fine with it, and I'm gonna do it. Making an executive decision here. Talk nerdy to. Is that what they say? Is that what they say, Mirror? Huh. Emu would be more helpful. It's good to know. See guys, look. It helps to have an expert in the chat. Thank you, Danny. I will look at an emu then. They're weird. That is true. They do have that one really strange toe. A cassowary would be good too, right? Or no? I mostly just like their little feet scales. They're really fun to draw. The dorsal spike count is something we have a good handle. Oh, thank you. Wow, Danny, you don't have to be answering all these questions. You spend literally your entire stream fielding questions. I'm sure you have other things you could be doing. We know guys like, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that on stream. Because my luck, somebody will clip it. Wait, other hadrosaurs probably had them, but they're rarely preserved. So we were talking earlier about like skin impressions and stuff like that. That's awesome. Let's see. Brachylophosaurus, maybe? Okay, so you say we do know that this one. That's cool. I don't know that I was actually familiar with this one. I don't know them well enough. I would have probably looked at a drawing of this and just been like, oh, that's an Edmontosaurus, right? I don't know as much as I wish I did. Okay. Emu foot. That is what they say. I'm gonna take your word for that, Mirror Stepper. Oh my gosh, too funny. I feel like we maybe even looked at one of these images last time we do dinosaurs, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. It doesn't have like a... These all have terrible watermarks over them that I can't see around. Cassowary is a fun word for sure. It's also a word that strikes fear. Let's just use this one. This one's fine. You have Turbo so you don't see ads anyway. Oh, I've heard a lot of good things about Turbo. Well, that's extra nice of you then to sub for no reason. Gosh. Ah. Alright, there's a few watermarks of this, but you guys, look at this dinosaur foot. So, hold on, I gotta find anything that I'm using. So, look at these toe scales. These are really fun. One thing that I noticed last time I think we studied a picture like this is how the scaling gets like thicker on the bottom, like almost toward the padding. I want to look up a pad actually too. But anyway, look at this foot. If this is your first time really look at this bird foot, guys. If this is your first time kind of doing a study like this with me, or if you just haven't really looked closely at like, I don't know, bird feet, dinosaur feet. Look at the shape, like this heavy pad right down here with the big heavy padding under the toes, right? And then look at this Terrell Whitlatch drawing, which again, if you guys aren't familiar with Terrell Whitlatch, incredible creature designer. Worked on Star Wars, worked on a lot of things, but does such good studies of animals. But I mean, these are just straight up ratite feet, right? Like, it's basically, I guess, an emu foot, probably. Really, I don't know, just really fun to like notice those things. And that's why we're talking about like training your observation eye. Like, what can you notice from this? Like, if I were to just do a quick study of this foot, what can I remember the next time I go to draw a dinosaur from this? So like, so I didn't crop this well, but Amaze, why would you do that? Nobody's gonna want that quote later. Look at this bird foot. Yes, thank you. That classic quote from Casey. Let's see. Hold on. I think I missed some chat. There are a few birds that haven't forgotten their roots. Emus and cassowaries, for sure. Exactly. So, since you're here, oh wait, hold on. Hadrosaurs had a shorter, thicker. Oh my gosh, these words. Unguals. Just sounds like ungulate. On their hind feet than you'd see in the drawing. Oh yeah, no, she definitely just pulled straight from a cassowary for sure. So how do you know that? Is it because you don't see like impressions of claws in front of the toes? Is that why you know? Because oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Let me skip this. I feel like we listened to this way too much the other day, and I just kind of don't necessarily need to hear it all the time. Anyway. Okay, so like I was saying, if you study like a cassowary foot or a bird foot, what I like to notice is like the sections of these like toe scales. There's probably a scientific word for that I don't know, but basically notice how they go in groups, right? So you've got this heavier one, it's almost like armor a little bit, and they kind of stack. And then right around the place where it would have the most flex, so like the wrist, or in this case the ankle, well no, I guess that would be more like the what part of the foot would that be? It's kind of like the ball of the foot, really. But anyway, it's still a flex point, so I guess by the base of the toes. You see they get smaller, so they kind of start really big and get tiny. And also, I apologize if I'm yelling in the mic right now. I had to adjust the volume again today, so I have no idea how loud I am, so I apologize. Please let me know. Bony core shows that it's shorter and more hoof-like. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, good to know. So, and then after the flex point, basically, so I like this little skin fold too, it's really great. They start off small again, small and thin, but they're almost in like this section that's like this kind of a shape. So if you were moving quickly and trying to draw a dinosaur quickly, Raga, you with your amazing emotes again. One way you could like simplify this for like maybe a more cartoony style or just like a quick notation sort of a style. Sorry, I want to finish really fast before I keep going. So see how it just kind of stops right there and it turns into like these tiny scales? Just things like that are things that if you notice them, if you fill that creative bank account like we were talking about, then you can bring that in later for a drawing. So for example, let's say I just drew this. Show you that shape really fast. It's kind of funny. So say I was drawing definitely a not fat Triceratops. I'm sorry, Maze. I'm sorry, before you get mad at me for seeing that again. Say I was drawing like a dino foot. If I'm going quickly, and I just want to quickly like brush in that this is a theropod of some kind, I could just draw those sections. So like on top of the foot, just draw that quickly, and then maybe draw a little section there, and do that. And even just doing that is going to add just enough detail to where, even though it's obviously not as detailed as the actual drawing, I was able to remember that from doing the observational drawing. So for anybody, again, who's new to joining us here to do these, that is the whole purpose, is we're trying to get better at quickly accessing knowledge so that we can bring it into the actual creative work that we're doing, whether it's writing or drawing or anything else. So volume's good. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah. Hey, Danny, thank you so much for lurking. It was really nice to see you. We're honored to have you here. If you ever are not extremely busy and want to doodle with us, of course you'd be more than welcome. I'm all about encouraging people to draw who haven't drawn in a while, so. Doesn't it though? I agree, Mirror. We were talking about Within Temptation just a few days ago on stream, actually. And this is obviously a very silly theropod, but anyway. The neck is way too long. You guys hopefully understand what I'm saying, so. Let's see. I'm gonna do one more, just to give anybody who is wanting to share some artwork a little bit of extra time to work on that and drop it into the Discord. But, yeah. Let's see. Does anyone have a hadrosaur they would like me to draw? Because I still want to look at hadrosaurs just to help me for later today. I don't think I have time. Ooh, maybe I could do a little emote. Maybe I'll sketch a little Hadrosaur emote. I do want to make a parasol. We gotta stop drawing this theropod. Okay, anyway. So I've been thinking lately about redoing some of my emotes. I know we have the little griffin. He's kind of the unofficial. He just kind of became. I didn't mean for this to happen. It was just the only emote that I had, the only set of stickers I had at the time. Kind of the unofficial mascot, I guess, of the stream, but I don't really draw him ever. And we draw a lot more animals than we do griffins. So I kind of want to redo some of these and have like different art emotes and like different ones. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? I'm not sure. Let's see, what do I have already? Right, I'm just gonna draw a cute little parasol of this and see what happens. Yeah, I wonder if I could just do like a cute little face like this or something. And just have a few like dinosaur emotes that are sort of like this. I don't know. It's hard to know how to make the emotes read when they're so small. Like I hesitate to do a lot of expression. I might have to think about this off screen. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, I'm gonna think about this off stream. We might do a special like emote stream or something. And I could have like a list of emotes and just work on them with you guys. And then if anyone has suggestions for emotes that they want, then you can just tell me. The cheese is not going anywhere, so don't worry. The cheese emote will always be a part of my stream. Cheese is amazing. Yeah, I do need to have. There is going to be a Parasaurolophus for sure. I don't know what else. I definitely want to do a sea slug. Well, if anyone has suggestions about things that I should make, I don't know what emotes are a super used thing. Here. Oh, a dancing emote. Oh, maybe I could do a dancing Parasaurolophus. I'll have to ask some questions in Discord for people who actually animate. Like, what's the best program to do this in? Because I've done it in Photoshop, but it was a little bit time intensive. Maybe it's fine. It's just a few frames, I guess. Right? Okay. Let me check Discord really fast. Ooh, there's another dinosaur. Exciting. Alright, I'm gonna give... Let's see, it's 11:20. I'm gonna be back on at 4 to do the sculpture, so I don't want to stay on too much longer. I have some other things I gotta do, as usual. I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes, okay? So if anybody is still sketching and you would like to participate, don't forget to drop your art in the warm-up section. It can be any kind of warm-up. It does not have to be a dinosaur. We'll give you 10 more minutes. And I'm gonna do a really quick sketch. This will just be... We'll just do the Parasaurolophus really fast. I still feel like I didn't really study enough of them to do this sculpture correctly. I need to find one that's like a face. Like a good Parasaurolophus face. Even though it's probably hard to know. There is someone in chat that has experience with an animated emotes. Yeah, there is. I mean, you can speak up. You are also. Wait, did you make these, Amaze? Did you make reuse emotes? I didn't know that. Why doesn't it credit you? Shouldn't you be credited? Why did Ryu not credit you? Terrible. Let's see if this one's okay. It's not a good case. Clears throat? Yeah, I know. Why are you not listed as artist? Okay, I'm getting into like the weird dinosaur territory. Doing a dinosaur doing a dance? There's already a dancing. Oh shoot, I already have this one. Ooh, look at this. This is a cool dinosaur. You guys, I'm falling down the paleo art rabbit hole. Please help. I need to find a Parasaurolophus. I guess I could always pull out the little old Casey drawing, I suppose. Shoot, where do I want to put this? I don't know. Jamming dino could be cute. There's a couple of those already, though. But it would be, I do kind of like a Parasaurolophus dance would be cute. That would be fun. I'm kind of sold on that, actually. Amaze, if you have suggestions on best ways to animate, please let me know. What did you use? Did you use Krita? Let me guess. You used Krita or... What was the other? Yeah, I don't remember the other one that you used to use. Ah! Oh my gosh! Why was that so loud? I'm so sorry for anyone who I just yelled in your ear. Amaze, that was a terrifying squirrel. What was I squirreling about? We were talking about animation. I'm starting to think you just want to scare me. What did I do? You just want to add to the jump scare counter. Okay. I'm just going to use this Parasaurolophus. I can't find a better one. Well, it's also a little cartoony. Shoot, why is this so hard? Pinterest, you're not helping me. Okay. Let's see. Before 2021. Was it Krita? Okay, as I figured. Ooh, here's a nice one. For some reason, all of these are just sort of... I guess this one's not terrible. It's very Jurassic Park. In fact, it might be from Jurassic Park. But I like the little face. Oh, it's huge. I'm not even sure. I think I hit my 30 minutes of warm-up sketch. I feel warmed up. That's the important part. You know what? Why am I doing it this way? This is the dumbest way to do this. Why? We should just be drawing a Parasaurolophus skull. Or at the very least, I'll have it up while I'm drawing this. I do want to get some ideas of how to do the skin texture on this sculpture, but I also want to make sure that I'm not drawing something wrong. Which, by the way, if anyone is new to like drawing in general, or you just don't know where to start with reference pictures, it's kind of tricky right now with the advent of generative image making, like AI images. So I recommend when you do a search, especially on Google, you can put before 2021, like before :2021, and that should help weed out a lot of AI stuff. because you'll only find images that were from before and resources that were posted before that date. So you won't have anything that has been updated since then. You can also go to my Pinterest. Thanks, Maze. Yeah, I do try to vet the things that I pin. I did just pin a few that I didn't look super closely at, but I will, and if they look like they're AI, I will take them out. I just want to make sure that I'm only saving things that are going to be helpful to me, and then to anyone else who uses them. But yeah, just try to be aware of that when you're looking for references. You don't want to be learning the wrong thing. Certainly. What am I trying to learn from this? She asks herself. So what I'm noticing, like, where they're putting the nostril. There's some interesting, like, texture on the crest that I could incorporate if I wanted to into my sculpture. I do like some of this not skin veining, I'm not sure what you'd call it, but there's, like, some interesting skin textures happening here. And then I have a few other references that I can look at, too, when I do the actual skin texture that I'll probably pull from, because this is very lizardy, which is fine. But there's other ways to do it, right? To make the skin look softer in certain places. But I do like the way that they emphasize the musculature here, so I'm just gonna copy that part really fast. Commit that to memory. There we go. So some nice jaw stuff going on. If you look at a Parasaurolophus skull, I don't know if this is even the best picture, but oh, that's a puzzle. We don't want that. So you can see, like, if I were to kind of pale this out, this is also a good thing you can do is kind of trace over things to kind of learn where stuff would go. So there's this really heavy duckbill here. I'm guessing this is where most artists are putting the nostril for that reason. You got this nasal cavity, a little bit of a brow ridge, probably not much of one, and then this really heavy, like cheekbone. I don't know why that word wouldn't come to me. Wait, is this even? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, it is. It's kind of hard to see in this picture, but it looks like for most of the skulls I'm looking at for Parasaurolophus, they kind of have the lower jaw sort of pretty strong lower jaw. So I imagine that would at least create some kind of like a skin indentation. So these are the things you can ask yourself. And as long as you're not like turning this line art into something that you're then claiming you drew, I think tracing like this can be a helpful tool just to like learn the shape of things. It's like this interesting, actually I wonder what species this is. Hold on. So this looks really different than this one. Suspicious. Very suspicious of my references all the time now. Well, anyway. Just cross-reference things, guys. But it can teach you a lot. Here we go. And I apologize, guys, for the cheesy 90s rap. I'm a product of my times, what can I say? So you can kind of infer sort of the skin from this. So you can kind of decide your shape. Like maybe I want like a deep... Thank you, Mirror Stepper. I can kind of infer kind of like maybe there was skin here, or if I want it to be more lithe looking, maybe there was no skin flap. Maybe it just goes straight to the musculature. Maybe it was a very like svelte creature. I don't know. This is the fun part, right? You get to kind of speculate a little bit. But you can speculate with some kind of educated guessing, I suppose. There you go. So then there would be my Parasaurolophus study, which this looks weird. I feel like they maybe pushed this jaw too far forward because that doesn't match. Unless this animal had an underbite, like a severe underbite. And then this one's that. Yeah, anyway. So that's another technique. But all right, I think I've studied enough this morning. I think I need to I think I need to move along. But let's see what you guys did. I think I'm gonna stick on these actually. Those first warm-up sketches were sufficient. The 90s hip. I'm glad that you appreciate the 90s hip hop. All right, let's go see what is in the warm-up art section of the Discord. I'm gonna pull this on screen here. Oh my gosh, Amaze, I love this drawing. This is such a good, is that a Styracosaurus? What reference did you use? This has got so much good movement. I actually really want this reference picture. Where did you, can you please link your reference? Can you put it in warm-up chat? I might need it. This is great. Oh my gosh, like this is such a good drawing. I love you got the movement spot on, the proportions are great. I love like you really did this really difficult angle. Oops. On the head and the crest there, or the head shield. I'm not sure what it's called actually. Yeah, it looks awesome. Well done. I really want to know what you used. I love this so much. Can you color this? Are you gonna color this? I think you should color this. I think you already have it. Okay, well, I guess I just congratulated myself on references. I'm gonna go make sure I have it. Because that is great. I love that angle. I will make sure I have it, and if I don't, I'm gonna come find you. Okay, and then we have this lovely, 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 lovely. Oh shoot, I forget the name of this dinosaur. This is from a screenshot from Prehistoric Planet, which you guys, I kind of want to watch together on Discord. Professor Oaks, hello, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Glorious dinos indeed, yes. This is, oh shoot. What is the name of this critter? It's the one that has the big claw. Dang it, it's really small. Theropod with a big claw. Anyway, we might watch Prehistoric Planet on Discord sometime, guys. I might just do like an Apple TV or whatever trial just to be able to watch it with you guys. My roommate has it, but I feel weird asking for the password just so I can stream it. You searched it earlier and you already forgot. Yeah, I just remember this scene. They made it look like a barn owl, so it had the feathers that had it talked about how maybe it like listened for its prey and like was able to funnel that. Professor Oaks! Oh my gosh! Why would you do that? You just got here. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. What? Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't changed that yet. So you guys, please enjoy this screaming UFO baby. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not good at Twitch yet. I'm trying. Thank you so much, Professor Oaks. My goodness, that was very unexpected. You did not need to sub. I literally just changed that this morning to see if I could fix it. I wasn't making a new goal, but you guys hit it. You hit the goal. Oh my goodness. Thank you for doing that. That was very, very generous of you. Welcome. Enjoy either, I guess, the ad-free viewing, or if you have Turbo, the only thing I can offer you is cheese emotes. So that's all you get. I'm so sorry. Have some cheese. Thank you, by the way, again. I was not ready for that. And I guess Casey Smokey and Uru-chan, some of these people just joined too. Thank you for giving them those subs. That was so nice of you. The barn owl's a win for sure. Gotta make them goals. I appreciate you. That is so kind. So kind. First time chatter and dropping, like I'm not used to that. That just, I feel like, I don't know. Twitch is so supportive. It blows my mind, you guys. I can't even, I know, right? Mama Meow, it's crazy. Time to update the goal. No, I'm not doing it again because then someone's gonna sub and I'm gonna feel bad. I'm just gonna wait. We're gonna have a May goal and I'll put a new goal in 2 days. I don't want people to feel like they have to, like, that's so nice of you. I really appreciate it. And to be fair, just know anybody who does sub, like that goes to paying for this studio, pays for my rent, it pays for my art subscriptions. I just bought a new tablet recently. I had to replace some broken hardware, so all of that does help. I just feel bad. So hopefully you don't feel guilted into it or anything. And I hope that you enjoy anything that I'm doing here. See you later, Septic. Hey, good luck with your writing. I hope that it continues to go well for you. We were just looking, Professor Oaks and everyone else, we were looking at folks' art. This is from Beats. Beats, I see you there in chat. Thanks for popping in. You guys, Beats is a newer member here. a new friend of the stream, doing some amazing work. Also, I don't know if you guys are looking at this picture, but it's beautiful. I was in the middle of trying to find out what this creature was. Hold on. Prehistoric planet, which I do want to watch together. Owl, dino. It starts with a T, maybe? No, it does not. Mononicus. It's Mononicus. That's what this one is is Mononicus. I think there's something it's related to that that I'm more familiar with. Yeah. Hold on. This is such a beautiful painting. You did a great job. Like, for anyone who hasn't seen this, here, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna mute it, and we're gonna watch a short clip from Prehistoric Planet, and you'll see why I really want to watch it with you guys. It's such good reference. So look at how well they did this. They shot this just like Disney's Dinosaur did, where they just took real shots from actual landscapes and in the wilderness, and then animated dinosaurs into the shot, using a lot of practical effects to create like splashes and, you know, sand moving and that kind of thing. Which I also love Disney's Dinosaur too, so we may watch that someday. But anyway, this is the critter, and look what a great job that Beats did. Also, isn't that cute? Look at how well this is animated. Like this looks so good. Those little tiny arms, but look, it's got this one big claw. So they hypothesize that it's using it to dig for small prey, like small insects and things. Like termites. Anyway, we have to watch this together, guys. I think you'll all get a big kick out of it. Anyway. Thank you for sharing this, Beats. This is beautiful. You did a great job. Wonderful job. You get all the hearts. All the hearts. Oh, and Amaze with another one. Look at this. Is this a Carnotaur? Great job. This looks so good. You're right. Best. Is that your favorite dinosaur, Professor Oaks? What is everyone's favorite dinosaur? I'm just curious. If you have a favorite dinosaur, please let me know in chat. I just want to get an idea of what kind of dinos people like. The jazz hands. Oh my gosh, Amaze, have you seen Prehistoric Planet? Because if not, you have to watch this one episode with us. Because they do something in that show. You know what? I take it all back. I know exactly what emote's going to be dancing. We're going to do the Carnotaur from Prehistoric Planet as a dancing emote. After you see the episode, you will understand why. Oh, for anyone who's seen it, you know the scene. I wasn't ready for it, and I had to pause the show to go laugh for like 5 minutes. I have so many questions about that scene, and you know, it's funny. I know Danny was in here earlier, and he's not anymore. But if I ever get a chance to, if I'm ever happen to be on his stream when he's talking about Prehistoric Planet, I'm gonna spam the chat with questions about that scene because I have so many questions. Fronty Croots, hello! How are you? Welcome on in. Thanks for popping in here. We're just looking at some art people did during the warm-up session this morning. I'm kind of toward the end of the stream here, but I'll be back on in a few hours doing a dinosaur sculpture for anybody who's just now arriving. We're going to be finishing this guy up, hopefully. I've said that for the last like 2 streams, but I really want to finish it. So I did some Parasaurolophus studies to prepare me for finishing like skin textures and details and that kind of thing on here later. So we'll be doing that. Hold on, let's see. And the Allosaurus. Oh, you like the Allosaurus too. Yeah. No, Amaze, you did a great job. I mean, Carnivores are hard to do because the arms are so oddly proportioned, but this looks awesome. The movement here is really nice with the tail all the way through to the head. Really nice stuff. And by the way, if anyone is chiming in just now and you did do some warm-up sketches this morning, this is your cue to drop them in chat. And if you do it after, by the way, if anyone's watching this later, you can still drop your warm-up sketches in chat. I'll just show them at the end of tomorrow's warm-up chat. So anytime you put art in the warm-up art section, as long as it's a warm-up sketch, it doesn't have to be along with me or with anyone else. It can just be anything you're doing to warm up for the day, to kind of get your art muscles moving. Drop it in there. I want to encourage everybody to do this. I think it's a really good art practice if you're trying to learn how to draw or get better or just kind of level up. I think it's good for everybody at every skill level. So I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. It's nice to have you in here. I'm just, I'm tired, but I'm doing well. Had a busy weekend. Will there be fire in the background? I mean, I guess there could be. I'm surprised blocking out the head one is smooth. Yeah, no, it looks great. The proportions are excellent. You're doing a great job with these, Amaze. I hope you're having fun with them. I'm certainly having fun looking at them. Making sure everybody knows how much I love these. Oh, and another one! Wait, what? I already forgot. Mono Nicus? Is that what it's called, right? So cute! And you guys just saw the scene that this was from. And also, Beats, you're really fast. You were really quick with the paintbrush. I can't believe you got 2 really nice painted images done in that short amount of time. They're looking great. Really, really nice proportions. Really, like, this creature really feels like it's in the image. Like, it doesn't feel like it's just slapped on top of a background. Like, really, really nice stuff. I can't believe it either. Hey, you're improving. Like, that's the whole point of this, right? Is for us to all kind of, like, to get better and, wait, how do I need to react to it? Yeah, like, over time, hopefully everybody can start to see that they've gotten better at things. Especially if you've been doing these for a while with me. Like, I know that I have noticed improvements in some of my own pieces. For sure, from doing these warm-up streams. It's a good practice. It's a practice I've meant to have for years, and I just never held myself accountable enough to have the practice. So thank you guys for helping me be accountable and, like, getting this done. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Charzia, this is amazing. Not my favorite? How? How is it not your favorite? It's so good. Oh, I love this. Okay, now which critters are these? Are these Tyrannosaurs? These look great. I love the colors you went with. I also am curious what you used for reference. Or did you just kind of, like, envision this and make it happen, you know? It looks great. I think the action between 2 characters is always really hard, and the fact that you did this so quickly and color it. T-Rex, yeah, they look like T-Rexes to my very untrained layman's understanding of what dinosaurs look like. They look like Rexes. Really nice job. I love the angles on this face on this one especially is really, really nice. Don't know much about dinosaurs. Well, you could have fooled me. These look awesome. The feet look great. Really, really fantastic stuff. The muscles in the tail look awesome. I think you did a great job. The colors are so fun. I think that's another fun thing about dinosaurs. Oh, the reference. Nice. Oh my goodness. Look how chonky they made him. Love it. I'm stealing this reference. I'm gonna save it right now. Because you're watching me save this. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm stealing that. It's amazing. I love it. It looks so good. No, you did. I mean, look at how well these look really close. Nicely done. Nicely done. Well, if you want to learn more about dinosaurs, sorry guys, I have like something. What's going on? I need to drink really fast. Hold on. Like I was saying earlier, you guys gotta go. If you want to know more about dinosaurs, Charzia, he was just in here earlier. Actually, I was very surprised to see him in here. He's a busy man, but paleontologizing. Go watch him. You'll learn lots about dinosaurs. I'll probably be lurking there before my stream this afternoon. So if you guys want to lurk with me, right? I need the statue too. Which, by the way, guys, if anybody needs some good dinosaur sculptures, I think it's PNSO. Really, really great dinosaur sculpt company. Thanks, Amaze. You guys, highly scientifically accurate dinosaur models. I actually have 2 of them here with me. I finally broke down and got some. I didn't get the Parasaurolophus because it was a little bit outside of my budget, but there's like, look at this Spinosaur. Like, holy cow, you guys. And some of them I think have mouths that can open and shut. I got the ones that were more static. But like, look at this guy. It's amazing. Amazing stuff. So anyway, PNSO, I'm gonna link in chat to this place. Oh, Amaze already beat me to it. If you are looking for good dinosaur, like an actual model to draw from, I think I actually used it for the Hadrosaur warm-up sketch session that we did not too long ago. So check that out if you need, if you want to. But oh, and I don't know if collector is still in here. I was gonna show these very silly stickers. Collector, if you're still in here, let me know and I'll show you the silly stickers. Here, so this isn't a Hadrosaur, obviously, but look at this. Look at the detail. Hold on, let me change it to the other view. We're gonna nerd out about dinosaur toys for a second. Sorry, not toys. Definitely not toys. Beautiful though, for sure. Why is it not focusing? Hey, pay attention. What is going on with you, camera? Well, it doesn't want to focus for some reason, but it's highly detailed, I promise. Anyway, here's the other one. I don't know why it's not focusing. Miss Yvette, hello! Welcome on in! It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, there it goes. It focused, guys. Anyway, look at the detail in this. Incredible. It's trying to focus. It's just not doing a good job. Oh well. Anyway, highly accurate, super well done, really good anatomy studies. So you can see like all that stuff we talked about with the feet. Oh my gosh. No feet. Oh, let me get it off my face. Hold on. Wow, I almost threw that dinosaur, you guys. I am so sorry to anybody who's just lurking and listening that I squeal that loud. I apologize. Amazing Rocker are like on that jump scare counter though. Nofi, how was your stream? Thank you for rating in. That was so kind. You guys go follow Nofi if you're not already. She is a sweetheart. Draws really amazing portraits. Like I wish I could draw people that well. And then welcome in Raiders. We were just finishing up our warm-up sketch streams. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Unknown Eldritch. I like your name. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. So we do warm-up sketches Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So that's kind of like the beginning of my day here in the studio. So I like to start my day off doing some sketches. We'll look at references. Oh, Vegan Potato, thank you. You have a great name too. Pay no mind to the chunky Triceratops, guys. It's not there. But we'll look at photos. Today we're doing dinosaurs. So we did look at some paleo art. So obviously it's like, you know, it's not entirely a true, I guess, photorealistic reference, but we can learn a lot from even, we were talking about like emu feet, for example, can teach you more about dinosaurs. But let me show you some of the other stuff that I do. We don't just draw chunky Triceratops and emo feet. Emo? We don't do emo feet ever. That's never been a thing. I can't talk. I'm bad at Twitch. Let me just get all that out of the way. Birds are dinosaurs, exactly. There's those paleontologizing stickers, guys. So I am trying to be an illustrator. I do children's book illustration. I'll just pull it up in Photoshop because I have no idea where it is. I need to be more organized. But I mostly do digital illustration. I'm actually going to be doing a sculpture later. So here's my dinosaur sculpture that I'll be working on at 4 p.m. today. So if you like sculpting, I also do some sculpting. That's part of why I was doing a Parasaurolophus study today. But I mostly do things like this. This is one that's more finished that I'll go ahead and show you. Some of you have probably seen this before. Yeah, do your lurk. I'm so sorry, Nofi. And you guys, you gotta go follow Nofi if you're not already doing so. Thank you for giving that shout out to her. But I do a lot of like digital painting. I'm trying to get into the children's book market, so I do stuff like this, and I do creature design. So we look at sea slugs a lot. We were just talking about some new emotes I need to make. I do creature design streams a couple times a month, usually based on sea slugs because I think they're really inspiring and really cool critters. Let me see if I can find them for you. Sorry, I also get a little flustered when I get rated, so I don't quite know what to do with myself, and I forget where everything is. Like, my brain has one track. I'm trying to get better at Twitch streaming. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. So here's an example. Here's another example. So we'll look at, like, a sea slug like this guy. I believe this is called a rose nudibranch or something like that. And then kind of take the inspiration from that critter to make a creature, usually a dragony creature. Here's another one that we did. So these are both kind of old, I apologize. I haven't made my new examples yet. They're all buried in files somewhere. But yeah, we do stuff like that. Here is a recent, oh, those are dinosaur stickers. Don't look at those are not recent. Here is a recent illustration that I've been working on stream. I started this last week, I think. Well, I had a thumbnail the week before, but I started painting it up on stream last week. So this is kind of where I'm at with this piece. I'm hoping to finish it this week, hopefully, probably on Wednesday. Just a little bit of detail left to go. But anyway, if you like stuff like that, that is the kind of stuff you can find here. And I appreciate the follows, guys. And I hope everyone's having a good day. How could we ignore such a cute chunk? Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently I broke my chat and it hasn't been scrolling, so I apologize. Hey, that's all right, Mac. Hey, thank you guys for rating. Oh, Professor Oaks, thank you also for that follow. And for those subs, my goodness. I still can't believe you subbed to me and you haven't even followed me. That's amazing. Thank you. No, you're too kind. You're too kind. I can show you some of the other stuff we do for warm-up streams, because this is kind of a strange example. Last time we did waterscapes, skyscapes, so talked about lighting and how to do some effects like that. I don't actually remember where my other one is. Sorry, I'm really bad. Did I mention I'm bad at streaming? There's the bat study we did. We looked at bats a few weeks ago. Let me catch up on chat while you guys are looking at these bats. I hope you have a good day, Nofi. Thanks again. And thank you, Vegan Potato. Have I exhibited at a Comic-Con? That's a great question. I actually used to do tabling at conventions. I haven't in a while, unfortunately. I haven't been able to find the time. I had some health issues last year, and I pretty much had to stop a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get back into everything this year, so I'm not going to convention probably this year, but maybe next year. I've never done a big con. I think the biggest one I've ever done was Denver Comic Con. But I don't do fan art really. I do creature, fantasy, illustration stuff. So it just kind of depends. If anyone knows of a good convention I should do that will accept me, because a lot of them are juried, and a lot of times they say no. I applied to a few last year and they told me no. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. So in the meantime, I'm just here on Twitch. I'm tabling here at Twitch. Honestly, Twitch streaming feels a lot like convention tabling to me in some ways. Here's some owls, since we have a dinosaur theme today. These are modern dinosaurs we studied the other day. Oh, and there's my terrible owl pun. But we we have a mantra around here to get the bad drawings out. So, oh, and I have an ad. I'm so sorry. Sorry, ads. I'm so bad at this. I wish I knew how to pay attention to things better. One day I'll get it. Let's see, an enemy dragon. That would be fun, actually. Sage, how are you? It's good to see you. You may not be able to hear me because there might be an ad. It's fan art of the dinosaurs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. I think that's all I can think about to show you, but that's what I do around here. So if anyone likes any of that, feel free to hang around. I don't remember what program I did my... Maybe it was Krita. I was trying to find that other one we did. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. I see. It's telling me there's ads, guys. I don't understand Twitch. It's telling me there's ads, and I have no idea if that's true. I apologize. Twitch noob. Let's put on my Twitch noob hat. This is what I was trying to find. So I've been also trying to learn how to use Krita, which is this painting program that I'm actually starting to really enjoy. So hats off to you, Amaze. You were right. I should have used it a long time ago. But I'm doing it now, so it's been fun. So we were talking about light and color theory and how to actually study a reference is a lot of what we talk about on our warm-up streams. So I always have that too. Twitch lying about those ads. Are you a streamer as well? I'm also kind of newly returned to streaming, so if anyone is an artist in chat, oops, sorry, I didn't know that was going to pop up on stream. If anyone's an artist on chat, please feel free to show me your art. As long as it's work safe. I am a PG, family friendly. I have some friends with kids that watch and sketch with me during these warm-up streams, and so I do try to keep it family friendly, so keep that in mind. And thanks in advance for respecting that. But so far I haven't had any issues with anybody being weird. And I also have a Discord. I'm sure Amaze already posted this, but if anybody wants to join that, you can do so there. We post warm-up, actually, since we're still on, I'll go ahead and see if there's any other warm-ups, but basically if you ever do a warm-up sketch and you want me to show it on stream, I will show those. Yeah, I will show those on stream at the end of my warm-up streams, so you can always do it later too. Yeah, anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, I guess since we're all here, maybe I'll do one more little sketch. I am gonna have to head out in just a little bit though, because I am gonna be back on at 4 p.m. to do this little sculpture guy. So hopefully I can finish it. I've been trying to get it finished for a long time, it feels like. Here's a finished one. Okay, it's not very scientifically accurate. I made this a long time before I knew how feathered dinosaurs actually were, but here is an old 2015, 2016, this was a long time ago that I made this. And I didn't really do my research very well, but oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Steve's sketches? We're just talking about sculpting. Let me get my giant face off the screen again. Steve, oh my gosh, how was your stream? Thank you so much. I just got double rated. That doesn't happen to me. I know. Hello, Steve. I was just introducing myself to this other raid. If you have anything that you would like to show, feel free to. You guys should all go follow Steve's sketches for sure. Does amazing character designs. A lot of sketches, as you might guess. But really, really great artist. Like, no jump scare. I'm sorry, Raga. Yeah, I was looking right at the screen when it happened. I'm very surprised though. Thank you. So we were just doing, actually, I know the title says Dinosaurs. I was showing some other warm-up stuff that we've done. But basically, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, I tend to do warm-up sketches, warm-up streams where we look at references, and I encourage anybody to look at photo reference or go outside and draw from life or draw from something around you, and just kind of start your day off with some warm-up sketching, and then at the end of stream, I'll show all those images on screen. So that's what we do. Hey, Cave Geek, how are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, we have a link here. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Oh, here's Steve's sketches work. You guys should all go check them out. This is what I mean. Amazing stuff. Really, really great. Really, really great studies. Look at these characters, guys. Like, oh, I guess I could just hit next. That would be the professional way to do this. Did I mention I'm really bad at Twitch streaming yet? Have I mentioned that for this raid? Oh, these are so good. I love watching him work. You do great stuff. And thanks again for that raid. I hope your day's going well. I hope you and the fam are all feeling better too. I feel like the last few streams I've been in, there was some sickies going around. Yeah, you guys should all click that link and go give Steve Sketches a follow. You won't regret it. Really super, super incredible work. I mean, seriously, like look at this character design. Ugh, I'm so nervous about starting people studies soon. I mostly do for warm-ups lately. I've been doing things I'm a little more comfortable with, like landscapes and, well, actually landscapes aren't super comfortable. For anyone who just got here, I do a lot of animals, so this is like an example of kind of the work that I do on stream. I'm trying to be a book illustrator, so I'm trying to totally revamp my portfolio because I keep getting a lot of rejections. So clearly what I've been doing in the past is not working. So I'm trying it out in like this more sketchy style that I like to work in for my webcomic. I have a webcomic. It's kind of on hiatus right now, but anyway, I do a lot of digital illustration. So if you come to my streams, a lot of times what you'll see is digital illustration. But if you come in the mornings, you'll see more stuff like this. Like we'll look at references, we'll talk about some of the science or the anatomy behind why the creature is doing certain things, look at skeletal studies. The whole point, as I was telling Nofi's raid, is to get the bad drawings out, as they say, and I like to encourage people who want to learn how to draw or just want to practice along with somebody to do that too. And then you can hop into the Discord and drop those images that you're doing in Discord, and I'll show them at the end of stream. So that tends to be what we do. Today we did dinosaurs, so I was just kind of clicking through stuff. Oh, we did that one the other day, sorry. So yeah, just kind of looked at like different types of dinosaur anatomy, talked about chunky T-Rexes, of course, as you do. But as I was saying, when you guys first got in here, I'm going to be working on this Parasaurolophus sculpt later today. So I also kind of dabble in sculpture. It's really fun. I wish I could make a living sculpting, but I haven't done it on stream in a while. So I was practicing Parasaurolophus to do Parasaurolophus sculpture today. Anyway, that's what I do. And appreciate you guys being here. Lots of sick days. Oh, I'm sorry. That does not sound fun. I apologize. It seems like you have had quite a few, for sure. Yeah. Well, anyway, since folks are here, I guess I could do something I've been needing to do, actually. Instead of doing another warm-up sketch, I might do a quick thumbnail. I've been wanting to work on a new dinosaur centric illustration for my portfolio, and since we just got done studying dinosaurs, maybe I'll just do that for a few minutes. But I am gonna have to head out here in just a little bit, unfortunately. But thank you guys for hanging out with me and for that double raid, you guys. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And Cave, I hope you're doing all right. You said sleepy, but okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm still a little bit embarrassed that I didn't realize that you were not in Colorado, so I apologize once again. I think the only thing I didn't show is this other one, but this isn't quite finished yet. It's kind of a sequel image to this one. So anyway, that's all the art I have to show. I think you walked in right as I was showing off my dinosaur models. They're not toys, by the way. They're models. Highly recommend PNSO as a dinosaur reference sculpture site if anyone's looking for really solid, really good, scientifically accurate. Oops, at least up to don't mind me, I definitely didn't just throw it. Scientifically accurate dinosaur sculpture. Okay, anyway. Yeah, part of your world playing with the ocean critters. Totally intentional. It's not. It's random, but I'm glad it worked out that way. Well, if anyone is working on some art, I'm always happy to look at what you guys have got going on. Just keep in mind this is a PG-13, or yeah, PG family-friendly stream, so that's my only rule. Oh, and thanks, Maze, for dropping that Discord link. Okay, let me go ahead and close all these tabs so I can find anything. Oh, you put something in the Discord. Nice. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. I will check that out later. You know, we've actually talked about doing an art share stream day, like at the end of one of my streams, maybe once a month. I'll do like anything you post below this line. If you want to share this on like post your best work this month or something, post something you're proud of, and then maybe at the end of stream I'll show it. I don't know. I've seen a few other artists do things like that, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know, it's kind of fun to see what everybody's working on, you know? So if anybody wants to do that, let me know. We could definitely consider that. Show you my latest illustration. Yeah, totally. Yeah, feel free to drop a link in chat. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of people, like, taking advantage of that, I guess, and treating that privilege poorly. So as long as that continues to be the case, I don't have any link share blockings on at the moment. It says that content is no longer available, so I'm not sure what broke there. Vegan Potato, which, by the way, your name is adorable. So since we just did Parasaurolophus, I wonder if I could do like maybe like a herd of Parasaurolophi. I don't think that's right. I don't actually know much about the kind of environment they would have lived in, but I can guess. It's okay. No worries, no worries. Oh, this is great. Really well done. Very nice. I love the lighting effects that you've got. I'm always very impressed by people who could do I don't know, there's just like a lot of things like I don't know how to do in Photoshop. You guys should click that link. Hold on one second, Vegan Potato. I'm gonna finish this thumbnail really fast. But yeah, really nice stuff. So do you art stream, or do you stream other stuff on Twitch? Like I said, I'm trying to meet more artists on Twitch, so if anyone is an artist, please speak up and feel free to link your work in chat so we can all look at it. Okay, maybe I could do like a... I want to do a fun angle. Sometimes game, but mostly... Okay, nice. Very cool. Well, if you guys are into games and art, you should go give Vegan Potato a follow. Really nice work. to use Sai really fast. I'm so much faster at sketching than Sai. What I'm trying to do is do like a herd of Parasaurolophus from a unique angle, perhaps. But here's the thing. So I'm trying to get into kids' books, right? So it always has to be like, you know, kids or humans. So we are going to be doing some human warm-up sketches at some point. But I need to come up with some compositions that are going to incorporate... I really enjoy drawing animals, obviously. And as a kid, I really loved the idea of just like hanging out with big animals or any kind of animal. And so I figure, you know, if I just draw a portfolio full of kids hanging out with animals, maybe that's what I'll get hired to do so that I don't have to draw, I don't know, like architecture. Just something I also need to practice. One thing at a time, right, guys? But I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe like kid kind of very Dinotopia, right? Like kid riding Parasaurolophus, maybe like leading a herd of critters or something. So we'll just use some of the anatomy that we just learned about to draw this. So I'm thinking this little spot right here would actually be a really great spot to sit. It's kind of well supported by these neural spines. You can also probably sit up here, but it may not be as comfortable. Maybe do a little saddle or something. Go behind the forearm of the critter. Kids riding dinos in a city environment. Oh my gosh, why? Why, Raka? Why would you wish this on me? So rude. No, with my luck, that's exactly what would happen. You're not even wrong. I'm just thinking about like the skulls that we drew today, kind of the skeletal studies, all of it. I wonder if you were writing a Parasaurolophus, I feel like this horn would be a big issue. So maybe you only use the species that has like the smaller curved horn. I forget the name of that one. There's like a few subspecies of Parasaurolophus. Do we have any dinosaur nerds in chat? I think it's... shoot. Phytochrystasis? I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't tell. And I'm also not sure if we even know if it's like a male-female thing too. But anyway, here's kind of the comparison of the two. So these are both Parasaurolophus, but this is a subspecies. So this is the one that most people think of as Parasaurolophus, I guess, walkeri? And then Parasaurolophus Phytochrystasis, maybe, is the one that has the shorter curved horn. So I'm just kind of thinking, like, practically, you'd probably want that one if you were going to be writing on a Parasaurolophus so that it couldn't, like, buck its head and, like, kill you with this giant crest. Just, you know, little form over function situation here. I guess. Function over form. Either way. But it has the same skeletal structure, same, like, jaw structure, all that stuff. So we're just gonna keep all of that in mind as we draw stuff. And that's the whole point of those warm-up sketches. Already 12. Okay, I'm gonna have to head out here in a sec. But I'll finish this quick sketch. I am not gonna finish all the things I need to do before this afternoon if I don't go. Okay. So anyway, my thought right here is like maybe they're traversing something, and perhaps like there's another little herd, either a herd that they're leading, kind of like cowboys, or like maybe it's just like a team of them on these Parasaurolophus. But yeah, we'll draw a few scribbles here to indicate the other things. Being very descriptive, I know. Maybe some like theropods in the background. I don't know. It's a little scary. Like watching them. Something like that. I'll play around with this concept a little bit more later, but for now, I think I'm gonna pass the raid love on to another artist. So we'll just yeah, we'll just go out on this. That's fine. But yeah, oh my gosh, this was such an unexpectedly great stream. Thank you so much for those who popped in today, chatted with me. It was so nice. Let me see if I can find my stream credits. There we go, streaming. We're doing it. Oh, and then someone told me that I can actually look. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. But I can actually look and see like all the things that happened on stream, so I can remember. So let me see if I can get to that place. Oh, it's in my mod view. That's why I can't find it. Let me pull that back over here. Okay. Okay. So thank you, Professor Oaks, for following, and for Unknown Eldritch, and for Vegan Potato for following. You guys have been awesome. Thank you, Nofi, for that raid. That was so nice. And then the double raid I got from Steve Sketches. That was really unexpected. Thank you. Thank you. To anyone who's lurking or has been lurking the whole time, to those who participated in sketching along with me. Yeah, just to everybody who popped in today. Super fun stream. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. For the subs, Raga, for subbing. Totally didn't have to do that, and I really appreciate that. I feel like someone... Oh, and paleontologizing for subbing. Also didn't have to do that, but I appreciate you guys. And yeah, that was very unexpected this morning. I really... Thank you guys for hanging out and for supporting and just being part of what makes Art Twitch so wonderful and is part of what's made it so much fun for me. I am gonna go find another WorkSafe art streamer to bring this raid love into. Let's see who's on right now. Oh, you know what? Looks like Jay Stiller just started, so you guys know we have to go to Jay. I'm pretty sure we raided him last week, but that's okay. We can always raid Jay. I can always trust that whatever he's doing is super family friendly and also incredibly professional. So we'll just go ahead and start that raid. I will be back on at 4 p.m. today, guys. I'll be working. Ooh, are you kidding me right now? Wait, how do I cancel a raid? Amaze, help! I just got a triple raid. That's crazy. How do I stop a raid? Does anyone know? Oh, here it is. Okay, we'll raid Jay in a little bit, but first, oh my gosh, are you kidding? Thank you so much, Maya. I appreciate that raid. I was just about to end stream, but just for you, I'll stay on a little bit longer. And thank you for whoever just followed me. I missed it entirely. Oh, and Demas, oh god, I'm bad at names. Dima, you're great, and I appreciate you for following me. Looks like it was Toesman. Toesman's a funny name. Thank you for the follow. And Kiwi. Sisui? Oh my gosh, I can't. You guys, this is way too nice. I was literally just talking about how nice Art Twitch is. So, we were doing warm-up streams today, guys. The theme is to get the bad drawings out, so if you ever want to draw along with me. Maya, thank you for that follow. My goodness, I'm feeling so... You guys, Art Twitch is the nicest place, I'm telling you. I am so mad at myself for, like, being afraid of Twitch for so long. You guys, if you're thinking about streaming and you're an artist, just get on Art Twitch. It's there. People are so kind here. It's amazing. Maya, how was your stream? Do you have anything you want to share? I'm still learning how to do the Twitch thing, so I apologize for any bumbling that's inevitable right now. But thank you for the raid. That was so unexpected. And to raid me without even like knowing me is so kind. Hold on, I'm behind on chat already. Who's this? Rosav? I apologize for any terrible pronunciations. I think I'm gonna start a counter for how many times I say someone's name wrong, because I'm pretty sure it's constant. But anyway, we do oh my gosh, I can't even. You guys are so nice. Iron Sid, thank you for that follow. And Menno, thank you for that follow as well. My goodness, you guys are just pushing me up on my little follower goal. Oh my thank you. I don't even know what that one was. I can't even see it, but it made a sound. Okay, so we do warm-up streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And I usually do some kind of creature. Sometimes we don't do creatures. Sometimes there's bats. We did bats the other day. But we talk about how to use a warm-up, like how to use a reference and how to like get the bad drawings out, as I like to say, like kind of warming up those art muscles and learning how to study a reference and not just copy a reference. So if you're somebody who's like learning to draw, or if you have always wanted to have the habit like me of actually starting your day with warm-up streams, I'm really trying hard this year to make that happen. But the people hanging out with me in chat are definitely my accountability buddies here. So that's what we do. I also do, let me pull up an actual illustration that I do. Here's one I finished recently. I do a lot of digital illustration, so I'm trying to be a children's book illustrator and kind of streaming the process of working on my portfolio this year. So I'm really hoping we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, just kind of figured since I was drawing by myself, I might as well turn on the camera. So here I am on Twitch. Let me catch you on chat a little bit though before I tell you more about me. Yeah, how was your stream? Is there a link I can look at? your little raid calls. Raka. Thank you for giving Maya that shout out. I appreciate that. Yes. I believe I'm already following you, but I'm going to make sure that I am for sure. Because I think I've been on your stream a few times. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Really great artist, guys. If she didn't drop a link, I'm just going to show some stuff for sure. No raid yet. Yeah, thank you. I'm so bad at Twitch, guys. You're not late. No, I'll keep drawing a little bit. I was working on a thumbnail. I'm actually going to be, the reason I was studying parasaurolophus is that I'm working on this sculpture later today. In like 4 hours, I'll be back on Twitch. So if anyone's around later, I'll be trying to finish this parasaurolophus sculpture up. So I'm kind of like a variety art streamer. I may do some other traditional art streams later this year if I get brave, but I'm not very brave, so it might take a while. Thank you guys. Oh, you came from Nofi, Toesman. Well, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. It has been. Yeah, you are nice. I was working with gouache. You were working with gouache. That's amazing. I'd love to see what you did. Gouache is one of those mediums that I'm afraid to work in. I don't know if you know Monster Pie Zoe, but she does a lot of stuff with gouache, and she's really inspired me to try it. I do have a jump scare counter because I get jump scared kind of easily. Amaze, you'll be great. You'll be great. Don't you worry. It didn't start off fast for me either. I did read you. Yeah, I did. I thought we had. Well, that's okay. Yeah, good to meet you. Thank you so much. And if you need to raid and run, that's totally fine. I might just pull up some of your work, Maya, to show them. But if you do want to show any gouache stuff, or if anybody is also kind of trying to meet more artists, like I'm just trying to meet more artists here on Twitch. And I have a Discord if anyone wants to drop art in there. When we do warm-up streams, I forgot to mention this, like after we do our warm-ups like this one we did last week, anybody who worked alongside me, or if you just do warm-ups throughout the week, you can drop them in there and then I'll show them at the end of my warm-up stream. So I'm trying to meet more artists and kind of encourage more people to try. Maya, I might just show your Instagram or something. Your internet's freaking out. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Soggy. Well, hey, it was good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Here is another illustration that I've been working on recently. It's a little more recent. That was the wrong button because I'm bad at Twitch. There we go. So here's another one that I did recently if anyone is just tired of looking at that other picture. So I'm just gonna link to your Instagram. You guys should all go follow. She's a really great streamer. I think last time I was on your stream you were working on emotes. Really great at people and character art, you guys. I was just quickly making sure, so I am a family-friendly stream. So I'm just making sure that I can scroll down safely. It looks like everything's fine. But yeah, here is her Instagram. Well, it sounds like working in gouache today. I'm excited to go back and watch your stream and see what you did. If you had anything, like I said, that you want to share. But I just, like, really great quality character design work. So good at people. I mostly draw creatures myself. So I really don't, I'm not really very experienced with people, but like, look at these. These are great. Anyway, you guys should all go give me a follow. Also just really chill stream to hang out on. I like to put her on in the background sometimes. But yeah, it's been really fun meeting lots of artists on Twitch. You linked it in chat. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Did I mention I'm bad at Twitch and I probably missed that? Let me scroll up. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. You guys, I have to watch how you did this. See, I'm like so afraid to do stuff like this on stream. This is gorgeous. So yeah, if you guys want to see how this gorgeous piece was made, go follow Maya here on Twitch. I believe we gave you a shout out, but if not, we'll make sure we do. No, it showed up. I'm just, look, it's not you, it's me. I'm really not, my brain just can't handle things sometimes. I also get a little overwhelmed when I get raided too. I'm working on it, but this is the third raid I've had in like half an hour, which I don't think has ever happened to me. So I'm just kind of a little overwhelmed, but in a good way. They always look awful in the beginning, right? Even when I'm painting digitally, I'm like, this looks terrible. I shouldn't be doing this on stream. Like everyone's laughing at me and unfollowing and they all hate me. And then you like get to the end and you do the little tiny details and suddenly it just comes together. Yeah, this is beautiful. Like I love the atmospheric perspective you have in here. Like oh shoot, there's an ad probably coming. Ugh, I'm so bad at Twitch. Anyway, I don't know how to snooze it. It didn't give me that option. I think I snoozed too many times last time I streamed or something. But for those who have Turbo or who are subscribed or who are not caught in an ad, go check out that link and go give Maya a follow. I'm just gonna give you another shout out just in case. I don't even know if I can, but hey, I did a Twitch thing. But yeah, even when we were doing these last week, when I was working this up, like it looked terrible. It just looked like blobs of color until you just add those little tiny touches and then suddenly it's a picture. You know, it's so strange how that happens. Yeah, so. But thank you again so much for that raid. And if you need to raid and run, or if I'm just talking through the ad and you can't hear me, I apologize. I'm gonna just, let's try this. Sorry, ads. Yeah. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm really flattered that you would raid in. I don't know if Collector is still here. I was going to show them the Spinosaur sticker that I made because they had asked about it. I also do stickers sometimes. I actually recently got to work with a YouTuber that I've been a big fan of, and that was exciting. And those stickers just launched the other day. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Shoot, where's my Spinosaur? Yeah, and I'm sorry if you were stuck in an ad just now, Maya. I was trying to be aware of that, but I'm just bad at Twitch still. One day I'll be better. So Collector, if you're still in here and you were asking about the Spinosaur sticker, there it is right there. You said it was your favorite dinosaur, so there you go. There you go. But I like to draw creatures like dinosaurs. We do creature design streams. That's the thing I forgot to talk to you guys about. So like I said, I do a mixture of things. And sometimes, I think it's first and third Wednesdays right now is what I'm doing. That might have to change. I might be too busy to do it twice a month. But right now, we are doing sea slug creature designs or sea slug dragon designs. So we'll look at a sea slug first and third Wednesdays in the afternoons. So there's one coming up this week. And then we'll make a creature design based off of that sea slug. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, go take care of what you gotta take care of. I know that post-stream fatigue for sure. Yeah, go do your thing, and thank you again so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Someone just kind of starting out here on Twitch. It's really nice of you, so appreciate that. Yeah, for anyone who's curious, this is what we do. So, sea slug dragons, sea slugs that we look at and talk about and nerd about for a while, and then eventually I'll draw a design. Pretty much how that goes. Yeah, man, thank you. You guys really made my day. I'll show you one more, and then I'm probably actually going to have to head out in a few minutes too. But since we do have a raid here, I'll go ahead and keep sketching on that thumbnail for a few more minutes, and then I will. Then I'm probably gonna raid into Jay Stiller like we were planning on. But here's one we did. And sometimes we give them silly nicknames, like we call this one Chili. because, you know, irony, but also because the scientific name is Polyceracheluna, so that's exciting, right? Hey, good to see you. God Pigeon, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you were just here. I just got rated 3 times, which is, I don't think has ever happened in such quick succession, so I'm like very flattered that anybody would want to raid into me. But yeah, anyway. I'm just kind of going over what I do. Yeah, it's crazy, right? And then, but I know you've actually caught every single one of these streams, but we are going to be doing, again, trying to finish this Parasaurolophus sculpture that I started forever ago. And so I did a dinosaur warm-up stream. We did Draw Your Favorite Dinosaur, and we had quite a few people. I'll go ahead, actually, since we have a lot of folks with eyes on chat right now, I'll go ahead and show those really awesome drawings you guys did, if that's okay. I don't even know if the folks who shared are still in here. Some of them are. Here's the one Amaze did, which is amazing. Living up to his name for sure. I believe it's a I don't know why I'm holding this. I'm just nervous. Styracosaur. Beats did this really awesome, what was it? Mononicus? Oh, K1 Kev, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. So nice. Look at, man, you guys are pushing me toward that goal already. That's amazing. I just made that goal this morning. Hi, Kev. How are you doing? No, I'm not being nice. I'm not flattering you, Amaze. Look at this great drawing. So anyway, if anyone ever draws with me during warm-up sketches or in between streams, you're welcome to drop it in the warm-up art section and just put it in there, and I'll just show it on the next warm-up stream. So if you're watching this later and you're like, shoot, I missed it, just put it in there anyway, and I'll show it tomorrow morning at the end of my stream. Just whoever's below this line down here, I'll just show that tomorrow. But yeah, Beats did 2 really awesome paintings of this Mononicus from Prehistoric Planet, which we might be watching on Discord at some point, because I really want to. Ooh, oh, artwork by Andy. Nice to have you. And like I was saying before, if anyone came in on the raid and you are an artist as well, I'd love to see what you do. Feel free to drop a link in chat. As long as it's work safe, you know, I'm happy to have a link in there. If it's not, I'm gonna ask you not to post it there, just because I do have kids that sometimes watch along with me, and I just like to keep this a family-friendly, work-safe environment just in general. It's a little more comfortable, I feel like, for me. And so I appreciate you guys respecting that. But yeah, you can always go on the Discord if you have something that's a little more PG-13. It's still not a, like, I don't want to be seeing, like, crazy things in there, but yeah, if you got stuff you want to share, you can feel free to share it any place you like. I'm just gonna quickly, I kind of wanted to do like a kind of a panoramic scene with this, kind of spotlight these dinos a little bit, maybe do some kind of cool lighting up in the sky, and then have it look like maybe they're, I don't know, crossing a desert or something very epic. Like maybe here's some green, but then there's danger at the green, right? So this is what I'm thinking. And I might, who knows, I'll probably do a few other thumbnails. I was originally also thinking maybe water, like having them doing a water crossing, some kind. But yeah, maybe this will end up in the old kids book, we'll see. Or kids book illustration portfolio, I should say. Okay. I think one of the most fun things about drawing dinosaurs is that they can have so much, like, variety on the color. Like, you can do whatever you want with colors, kind of. But I need to do more research on, like, prehistoric plants. I only know about a few families of prehistoric plants. You sang this at karaoke once? Oh my gosh. Didn't come in the raid, you're just browsing. Aw, well, thank you. I'm surprised that even happens. I think I only have the raids to thank for that, so thank you again, raiders, for hanging out and lurking. By the way, if anyone's new to Twitch and you don't know this, lurking helps a lot. Like, Artwork by Andy was only able to find us, I'm pretty sure, if I understand the algorithm correctly, which I might not. Pretty sure he was only able to find us because there were just enough people lurking in my chat right now, like enough numbers that I was in somebody's suggested list somewhere. So yeah, really happy to have you. Thanks for popping in. And no pressure to share work either. I want to invite people who are maybe shy, because you know artists tend to be shy, to like maybe share some work if you're feeling so inclined. I have felt nothing but support from Art Twitch. It's been amazing, and I would love to share that support if I can. I know I'm not like a huge streamer or anything, but it would still be really nice to be able to feel like I can give back a little bit to the community that has been so nice to me. Okay. Dinos! Yes indeed, Siren. Also, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna be raiding out here in a second myself, so if you don't mind sticking around just a minute longer, I have a special treat for you. If you've never been to my streams before, you may not know. Well, I don't know. You might know him anyway. He's a much bigger streamer than me, but Jay Stiller is a really incredible environment artist, and I like to raid into him because I know he's always family friendly. It's always a safe environment for my community, which I really appreciate. I don't know who's watching, and just really incredible work. Yeah, really incredible stuff. It's been nothing but amazing to you too. Right. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just one of the most supportive environments I think I've seen on the social media, honestly. Can I ask what kind of work you do? I am curious. I'm actually gonna go snoop on you a little bit after stream. I'm really enjoying meeting a lot of artists on Twitch, so trying my best to branch out of my comfort zone. There's so many cool. There's like I found a whittler, like a guy who does like wood sculpting here on Twitch, which was awesome. I've seen so many metal workers. Like there's just really cool fields that I would have no access to learning about otherwise. So it's actually, I'm really impressed by the education potential of Twitch. It's part of what's kind of inspired me to do like the warm-up, kind of like impromptu sketch lessons almost. I don't know, it's kind of cool to be able to just like, hey, if you want to come learn this thing for free, I may not be like an expert, but I can tell you what I know and what's helped me. And then maybe you can tell me what's helped you, and we can all like get better together. I don't know. It's really cool that that's even an option. And also like the science and education side of Twitch is super cool as well. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Your work looks really familiar. I feel like I've lurked on your stream before. You are an airbrush artist. Okay. Airbrush artist in the UK. That's awesome. Well, welcome on in. I am not brave enough to do traditional media on stream yet. I've been meeting a lot of gouache artists actually here on Twitch, and kind of curious to try. Maybe? I don't know, I'm a little nervous. I'm not as proficient with traditional media, and you know, there's no Control Z, so I can't, fix a mistake. I just have to roll with it, and I'm not super practiced at that, to be honest. But I think I'd like to learn. I think I'd like to try. So maybe one day we'll do like a Casey Learns to Oil Paint series or something. Because I sure don't know how. Alright, well I'll probably work this up another time on a different stream, because it is now 12:30 and I really do need to leave. So I better get out of here before I get raided again, I guess. Someone told me there's a way to like turn off raids, but I don't know how to do it. And I also am afraid I would forget to turn it back on. So I'm just gonna try to be quick. So we're gonna hang up. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, exactly. I could just make a total fool of myself. Like, I don't know. Bad things could happen. Look, it's a possibility. You know how brains work. Where did I don't know where my stream manager went, so we're just gonna go again. I'm so bad at this, guys. I don't know why anyone's here. Okay, we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid really quickly over to Jay Stiller, because I already selected him. So we're gonna start that raid before anyone else gets in here. But I do appreciate that. Thank you again to the raiders. I'm gonna try one more time to go on my stream credit. No, not that one. There we go. Thank you again so much to all of the raiders. Thank you to everyone who was lurking and hanging out, and to all the folks who've just popped in. Super nice to meet so many of you. There's my Discord link if anybody wants it. You can hang out with me between streams there. If you're an artist especially, I'd love to see more art, more people who are doing art on Twitch. Feel free to like spam your stream links. There's a stream share section. If you're just like starting out and you're trying to meet more people, please, like I want to know when you're streaming too, so that if I'm available, I can maybe lurk. Let's all just spread the Twitch art community love, because it's been a really great place, and I think you'll like it if you're somebody who's on the fence. I also have no idea when my raid is starting because I can't see anything, so if I just cut off suddenly, there you go. But I'll be streaming again in a few hours, guys, so I'll be back working on this sculpture in just a little while, but in the meantime, I'll be doing some other off-camera stuff. Great to meet you too, artwork by Andy, and thank you again, Maya, for the raid, and gosh, everybody else, all the follows, Steve Sketches, Nofi starting this thing off, all the subs that I got early on. Like, I already thanked you guys, but thanks again. You guys are amazing. Yeah, so let's go say hi to Jay, and maybe I'll see you another time. And if not, if this is the only time we meet, thank you so much for spending any amount of your morning or your evening with me.